Hello, and welcome to the Seal Podcast. This is episode 310, and I am your host this evening, just poor old Pilch. And joining me, on my screen, to my left, it's Neil. Hello,
Hello.
Neil.
How you doing?
And to his left is David. Good evening, David.
Hello. Hello, you right?
It's funny you should say that. I wanted to ask. Do you prefer being called David or Dave? David.
I don't care.
Because on the
Dave.
other video, they were calling you David all the time, and I was like, "Oh, have we been calling you Dave all this time? And you don't actually like Dave."
I did think that was a little bit formal.
In a professional capacity, he's David. Just a plain old Dave.
At work, I'm David, but to everybody else, I'm Dave.
Right, fair enough. That's okay. I don't feel bad now. Mintsafe says hello, or it says evening seals in the chat. Hello, Mintsafe. We've got someone here for the first time in ages.
Hey. So we both all right, chaps? Yeah.
All right.
But there's a lot of football to be discussed, mate. So I suppose we better crack on with that, hadn't we?
I don't know about a lot of football. Oh God, me. Oh, this is annoying for people who aren't. Anyway, I've got to do everything manually because my fancy thing's not working.
Have you been down the pub, Neil?
Not today. My Stream Deck thing has just lost all of the things that I usually press a button and it goes into. Yeah. Anyway, I wonder if I'm on the wrong one. Let me see. I'm on the wrong one. There it is. They're all back.
Oh my God! How much do we pay?
You don't pay me anything.
Do we not? Oh.
I've got to pay for the website in a few weeks. By the way, it's only £11 plus that.
It comes round quick, Dave, doesn't it? Comes round.
Well, you don't have to pay for it
every time. Is he froze? Is Dave froze, or is he just in a trance there? Looks like he's froze that camera.
He does, doesn't it? Is he here? Oh my
he
God.
don't care about the football, mate. Well, he'll come back in a minute, I'm sure.
What's going on? Right. Anyway, so Dave's dropping in and out by the sound of it. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully we're still streaming. Is it not me? Is it? That's not. You're working. You're still here.
Yeah, so I'm going. Yeah,
it's not me. Right. Okay. So I got no scores for last week because the games of the week started already. Because we've got a game going on right now as we record. Wolves versus Aston Villa, and I can't remember who did well last week. So that's not very good. And it's got everyone on 0 points.
Right, let's move on to listener stuff.
Dave's in the chat saying, "Fuck my life." So I don't know what's happened there. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone completely now.
I assume his PC crashed or something.
We can't look at anything.
Well, we can look at the league. We can look at the league as it stands. And, oh, for fuck's sake, why is that not? Oh, this is so annoying. Everything's out of kilter. It's quite annoying. There we go.
If you'd had 6 pints of beer, it'd be a lot better, run a lot smoother.
Well, yeah, maybe. I've only had a couple of bottles. Not like big bottles, just little ones. This week's show is sponsored by Modelo Lager from Mexico, I believe. It says don't drink and drive on it. It's good advice. So yeah, I'm top, obviously. Fraser's. I had a shit week, I can tell you that much. I only got 41 points.
A lot of people only got 40 something.
I think it was actually quite a bad week generally. But someone did do all right, and I can't remember who it was. I'll be able to look at the head-to-head and tell you, whoever's in the head-to-head league, it will tell me the points who did well in that. Oh, I see Mark Allport has a logo next to his name, and Dave has one, and Chipper has one. Because did you know, apparently, if you'd created a logo for your team before this game week, there's a whole new league starting today. For people who've created a logo for their team, they get entered into...
Did I do a logo?
Well, I don't look like it, because I can see 3 teams in our league of logos. You're not one of them.
What, and Dave is?
Yeah, Dave did his at the beginning of the season. It's a seal eating chips, like potato chips or tortilla chips.
Right. I assume you need a PC for that. For that.
I don't. It's just on the website.
You probably couldn't. Yeah,
it's just
probably couldn't do it on the app.
It's been. Maybe not on the. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to just clean my glasses because I can't see properly. I've got a big smudge. Yeah, the league apparently it's been sponsored by Adobe, who is using their AI to create logos.
Right.
So that's why, and there'll be some special prizes. You could go to Spurs for free potentially, Pilch, if you won the league, and you get there's some football shirts and stuff like that. But I don't know. I didn't actually look at it because I didn't create a logo because I don't like AI. So yeah, it's pretty much. I can't remember who the fuck's moved around. Everything's all fucking gone to zero. So I'm sorry, everyone who's into the football. I can't really tell you much, but I can tell you what happened in the head-to-head. So let's look at that because I can look at last week's.
You could almost direct people to your blog so that they can get all the information.
But the thing is, I didn't actually do the blog this week because
oh my god,
I forgot.
Yeah.
There was a game tonight. I was supposed to grab the screens before the show and everything, and it was just like, yeah, I forgot. So, Chris Jackson did all right last week. They got 63 points. They may well have been the top scorer. There was a lot around the 40s and down in the 30s as well. Oh, I beat Dave because he was rubbish.
You did?
Yeah, I beat him by 3 points.
Someone beat me by a couple of points, maybe even less than a couple.
Oh, it was 7.
I mean,
7. Wasn't as close as you thought, obviously.
No.
That might have been the week before.
Oh yeah, it was 1 point week.
Yeah. Mr. Kinsit beat you in the head-to-head. Fraser beat Chip Spice. My wife beat Mr. Cox, who has been smashing it lately. So, not my wife, he hasn't been smashing, obviously. Well, not as far as I know, anyway. Kev beat. She's actually gone away for the weekend. So.
Of course she has. That was Andy. Hang on, let me just ask him where he is.
Well, she doesn't look like she's in Andy's country unless he's moved away. He's gone down to Bath as well. So there we go. She did go with a friend, so maybe they're double dating. I don't know. Yeah, so Kev beat Luciano, and Dave says he's rebooting. Think it might be an internet issue, as he can't get stuff on his phone. It's probably his fucking... What's that thing he's got?
I don't know.
The fucking thing.
Syphilis?
Blocks...
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to ask him when hopefully he gets back. It's pie hole. So, yeah, if you mess around with your pie hole too much, maybe you do get with syphilis. I don't know. Daisy was beaten by Elusive Man. Mike Redmond was beaten by the aforementioned Chris Jackson. And Gary beat the average by 1 single point. Lewis lost out to Christian in the Forest Derby. And Mark Allport, 32, was beaten by my son on 51. That means, in the league, I've got an 8-point lead again. And Mark Allport, I assume, was closed. I think the gap's been closed. I don't know. No, yeah, Elusive Man win, did I say? Anyway, he's 6 points behind in third. And Mr. Kinsit is another 6 points behind in fourth. And then it's Andy on 48, with Fraser just behind at 45. Where are you? There he is, he's back.
I'm lower mid-table, I think.
Lower mid-table. Oh, you're behind your daughter, is that right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how that's happened, but okay.
Well, I guess because she's got more points than you. That's how it normally works.
That's because I think it's because her Gooner boyfriend is doing that thing.
Gooners, eh?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, you're 4 points behind your daughter. That's not far. It's only a win, you know. And then Gary and Kev tied at the bottom as they both won last week. Then it's Mike Redmond just a single point ahead of those two, so he's getting dragged into the relegation dogfight there. And Lewis, fourth from bottom. They're not doing very well. Something to do for supporting Forest or something. I don't know. Maybe. And being American and not knowing anything about football, like proper football, obviously. So that's the tables. I suppose we should talk about Spurs.
We could talk about Spurs.
The New
It's not
Dawn.
looking.
How did the
it
New
is
Dawn
not-
go?
Oh, well, it was a free go, wasn't it? There was no way he was going to win that game anyway. So
Well, I hope he didn't
they probably
have
said
that
when he
attitude.
came in, he said, "Don't worry about his first game, mate."
Andy's just said evening in the chat. He must have missed all that bit. It was just being talked about.
No, he's listening to it anyway, and he's not. Oh, I just hang on, my wife. I'll just check in with him, just so he
Well,
don't.
I
think
don't
we're
know
up to
why
something.
everyone's here tonight. Like, we haven't had anyone for a few weeks. It feels like, and now we've got.
Is it
people here
probably
tonight.
because there's some football on?
It's
and
shit
they're
football
just
though, so no one's
listening and
watching it.
football. What is the score? Do we know what the score is?
Well, it was 0-0 the last I checked.
I've got it as 1-0 to Wolves.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And
so Tottenham Hotspur need to win 3 games, basically.
is that all you think you need? How many points would you get if you get 3 wins? Well, you get 9 points for 3 wins, obviously. But how many points will you be on?
What are we on
Call
now?
yourself a fan. He doesn't even know how many points they've got.
Yeah, but they keep coming up with, this is how much you need to survive. But I think they're saying you need about 5 more points this year than you would have normally needed to survive.
Well, in the last few years, you didn't need that many points. You only needed about 50. Well, sorry, about 15. It felt like the last few seasons.
But the problem is, so we've got 11 games left.
You will only be on 38 points if you get 3 wins.
Yeah, that should be enough. Assuming Forest, well, it doesn't matter, because if Forest and West Ham don't win 3 games, then they're fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, West Ham have got to win.
They've got 11 games left.
West Ham have got to win 5 of their 11. If we win 3. So that's half their games. They've got to win half their game to go above us.
Right.
Which I can't see them winning 5 out of 11 games.
If you want to be careful what you say there.
So
I hope you're touching wood and everything.
Forest are there as well, so they've got to fucking win 5 as well.
Yeah.
And one of them, they can't both win 5 games because they're there for a reason. But we are absolutely fucking atrocious. We have not won a game this year.
Mate, Wolves could catch you up still.
I don't think they can. Well, they could if we never win another game, but yeah, well, we're playing Fulham on Sunday. Dr. Tottenham are coming to Fulham, or the other. I think it must be at our place. Yeah, it's at our place. Which we've only won 2 games at home this season, so good luck with that.
Wow. You were definitely better away beforehand with the Thomas Frank there. It felt like you were better away.
I've been to 7 games this season, and I've seen them win 1 game. And that was against Burnley, 3-0 first game of the season.
Well, and things looked good. Things looked rosy. Were you top of the league?
Well, that first 1 game, yeah, we beat City the next week, and we were top of the league, as we always seem to do at the start of the season. Oh, yeah, it says Tottenham top of the league after 3 games, isn't it? And then this downhill all the way.
Mind the Gap.
So
were you all singing Mind the Gap? Were you?
Mind the Gap,
first 2 weeks of the season. Remember that season? Was that a couple of seasons?
Yeah, that was when we finished 5th.
But did Arsenal still get ahead of you? No, that was before that. It was ages ago. I'm talking like 15 years ago.
That was about, because we went about 6 years with them finishing below us when Poch was there. So
when you were in the Champions League and everything.
Yeah.
You got to the final of the Champions League, didn't you?
I know, we was robbed.
Yeah.
That's when Liverpool got a penalty in the first couple of minutes.
And they sent someone off straight away. It was like, this is fucking shit now. That's just completely fucking ruined the final.
Yeah. I mean, I will remind you that Spurs won a fucking European trophy only
last year.
7 months ago.
They did almost get relegated as well last year, though. So
yes, they did. Well, so did Man United, and look where they are.
Yeah.
Now. So
yeah,
we've got. We shouldn't be where we are, but we haven't got the players that are going to get into a fucking fight, and they don't want to play. We've got half of our team's injured, and
it's ridiculous how many injuries. Absolutely ridiculous how many people are injured.
We just haven't got the fucking players that are going to want to fight to get out of that shit. If we get dragged down, if it literally goes down to like 1 or 2 points,
you don't
which
fancy
could happen in the next 2 or 3 games, they're not going to fucking want to battle to get out of that, are they? All
Maybe
they're
James
thinking about
Madison
is,
will come back for the last game of the season and he'll be amazing again.
can you fucking believe him and Kulisevsky haven't played a game all season?
Well, you can see, can't you? Yeah.
They reckon Kulu's not coming back. They reckon he might not ever
What,
play
never
again.
play again? Really? Oh my god, that's bad. I didn't realise that's that bad.
It's fucking bad. Yeah.
What was he do?
I don't know what he did. He's just ruptured his knee or something.
Oh, that's not good.
And he a little knock. It was a little knock last February. Got a little knock. He'd be out for a couple of games.
And he's not played since.
Nope.
Like a whole 12 months. Fucking hell.
Not bad, even close to playing. Not even. He's still like walking around in a brace.
Bloody hell.
So that is not fucking good. But anyway, we've got Solanke, we've got Mawani. Richarlison's come back, so we might have some.
People who can actually score some goals then.
Try and smash a goal with him. But anyway, enough Tottenham. That is more than enough Tottenham because it's fucking depressing the shit out of me. The hockey's started again after the Olympics.
Ice hockey, we're talking about. Yeah?
Ice hockey, and Toronto lost 4-2 and 3-1 in their 2 games back this week, and they are bottom of their division. They've got to win 17 out of 24 to make the playoffs.
Well,
so they're not going to do that either.
The good thing is, in the American sports, you can't get relegated. So, as we discussed last week. So there's that.
But so none of my. I'm pinning my hopes on Ferrari now.
For some joy this season. Well,
yeah,
I haven't really been keeping up with it, to be honest. Can you let us in on what happened in testing? Because I didn't really look at it at all.
Ferrari's fastest. They've got
on the last day.
Yeah, they've got.
I had their wing upside down or something the other day.
Yeah, got a super duper wing that everyone's moaning about because it flipped. The wing for the DRS, the wings, they just sort of flap down or flap up depending on what. But theirs does a 360 spin.
What?
It looks well. It looks well impressive. Whoever designed that,
it's getting banned, isn't it? It's getting banned.
Unbelievable. Well, apparently, it hasn't broke the rules.
No,
just no one else has thought about it.
The rules didn't say how much it was allowed to like articulate between there's no maximum or minimum allowed movement. So it's like, well, we'll just do 360 then.
And the other, it looks fancy, doesn't it? When it flips, it looks well cool.
Yeah, so they didn't have it in the Bahrain testing to start
First
with,
one,
and
no.
then they brought it out on the second one, and all the other teams of especially Mercedes have like been asking if it's legal or not.
Oh, it's usually Red Bull that start complaining about everybody else when someone's done something cool.
And the other advantage they've got is that they're using a different fuel to everybody else,
and a smaller turbo.
Yeah,
turbo.
Yeah.
Because the big change, there's a lot of big changes. We're going to get into some F1 chat. There's 50% battery power, isn't it, this year or something? And 50% engine ice power.
Yeah, have you seen them though? They've been
so
they've been going down the straight, getting halfway down the straight.
Yeah, and then they've had to run out
they've run out of battery, so they're literally slowing down about 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So whoever can keep their battery.
I feel like there's going to be some clever clogs is going to sort something out. No doubt.
It's basically just completely reset the whole grid. In that Red Bull are not at the top anymore. Neither.
Well, they were looking quick. He was looking quick as ever. Verstappen's always quick. Verstappen's quick in anything.
Aston Martins are slower than F2 cars.
Well, everyone was going on about how amazing their design was. Well, it looks so different to everybody else's, but apparently it's shit.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
That's Adrian Newey. He's gone to sabotage Aston Martin and get paid incredibly well while he's there.
He joined quite late in the actual design process, and it's not only that; it's the engine as well. I think it's a Honda engine.
Oh yeah, they're the only ones with a Honda, aren't they? I think. Yeah. So it's all big change in the F1 coming up soon. Only a couple of weeks.
4 o'clock next week.
It is next week. Fucking hell, yeah, shit, it's next week.
Morning UK time.
Fucking hell.
So this time next week, all the practice and that'll already be done and dusted.
Oh well, the Fantasy F1 is available. It's in the Discord. If you're into F1, you can come and join the Fantasy League. Everyone will be looking at it for the first 2 races, and then everyone will get bored. And whoever's ahead after 2 races probably wins. Like it's always my son.
Basically the season all over.
Yeah.
I sit up and watch every single race, but I just think, oh, here we go again. It's just we don't know, new rules, new cars.
Yeah, I think it's if any time it could be interesting, it's this year.
Because they change the rules every year, but this is literally reset everything.
Yeah. Which is like when they introduced the hybrids initially, when Mercedes just went absolutely nailed it and just won everything. When Lewis Hamilton was winning every year.
Yeah.
So.
Right. So I better move us on, hadn't I?
You can do if you like.
Listener stuff. Have we got any listener stuff today?
There was one question from Just Wondering, Paul. Would you like me to read it out?
You're gonna have to because I ain't got it.
Well, it's in the show notes, but you're on your phone, so can't have 15 windows open on your phone, can you? Really? So he says, have you, at any age, been so scared by watching a horror-based TV show, movie, or game that it resulted in not being able to sleep or suffer nightmares?
I wasn't as scared of spiders until I saw Arachnophobia.
I can't remember anything about that film.
Specifically when the spider crawls out of the person's nose. I was like, yeah.
What about Indiana Jones and all that shit? There's some right nasty stuff happened in those things.
Stuff like that.
You were quite young at that point. That's all I'm thinking.
The only thing I mean, Doctor Who used to be like not.
Well, when it was in black and white.
Yeah, well, you cheeky fucker. Some of the things on Doctor Who, when you was a kid, used to make you think a little bit. But there's more. Well, still not when a kid, but some of the things on X-Files, I was like 20s, in my 20s sort of age. Sit and watch something on X-Files. Fuck me, some of them things were terrifying. It's just
I can't remember much about any of that shit. Yeah, I can't remember. I can remember a couple of ones.
There's a few episodes on that were fucking horrendous. Absolutely. It's the things that
you can't see.
The things that could happen.
Yeah.
They're close to real life sort of things like nutcases, fucking all the fantasy shit. You think, well, that's not real. That's never going to happen, sort of thing. So that sort of thing never really bothered me. But psychological stuff that's like someone living 3 doors down could actually fucking be that nutcase. Yeah. That's the sort of shit that used to get me thinking.
Yeah.
But most horror films, I just see them more as a sort of more of a comedy type.
Yeah, I feel like that I did.
Scary.
There's one I definitely remember. I think it was a TV movie, probably. Fucking can't remember what it's called now. I remember the story. I was quite young, and I think I might have been staying at my nana's. She's probably gone to bed. But
what, now or then?
Well, not now. She's been resting a long time. Let's put it that way.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, we watched this film. The guy was an astronaut, and I remember him. He was like, they were videoing something, like sort of. He was looking through like a scope or something, and there was like a solar flare or something, and it all like obviously went through into his eyes, and he was like, I can't sit. I'm all blind and everything. And then when he came back to Earth, he had like superpowers. I can't remember what it's fucking called. North Star or something it was called. Some bollocks like that.
Right.
But basically, so he could run really fast and all this sort of shit. But when he'd get too hot if he exerted himself too much, he would overheat, basically. And I remember like his eyes, like they were normal, obviously, most of the time. But then when he was getting hot, they'd go like yellow. And then when he got too hot, they go really fucking red. And I remember just the shot where he looked at the camera and it was just like full red eyes. And I remember having fucking nightmares about that when I was young. But it wasn't even a horror film.
You're talking about The Incredibles by the sounds of it.
It's not The Incredibles. I wasn't scared of The Incredibles. But,
Dave?
Yeah.
You got any?
Really. No, apart from
just spiders.
Just spiders.
I don't like it when I used to like when you move in a load of big pile of bricks or something that's been there fucking ages. and then you move one and a fucking spider zooms out. I don't like that, but it don't scare me. It just like makes me jump because they just come out of fucking nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
Like that big one on the back of Dave's couch there. Look.
I'm not. No, I've conditioned myself to be okay about spiders because I am now the chief person
chief
who talks
spider
about
dealer.
spiders.
Do
Yeah.
you
Andy says North
dispose
Star.
of-
I think I must have. It was correct, North Star.
Yeah.
So there
Do
we
you
go. I was
dispose
remembering
of
correctly.
these caught spiders safely, or do you
Squish
squash
them.
them?
No, I don't kill them. I throw them outside, and then like in the
What, you a
winter,
glass
you
and a
actually killing
glass
them.
and a piece of paper, man? Or
Yeah.
I just pick them up.
Stick them in your mouth. Swish them around a bit. Flob them out the door.
I used to, but then my cat actually got attacked by a big house spider and got bit
What?
on the lip, and I was like, yeah.
Whoa, stop, hang on, whoa. Your cat got attacked by a spider.
So we used to like when we used to have spiders
What?
in the old house.
Because the cat
we
was
had
probably
cats.
fucking around with a spider. To be fair.
It was it used to squish him and eat him. But the spider actually turned around and like jumped on its face and bit it on its lip, and its lip like swelled up. And we're like, nah, I
Wow.
think we'll. It was a big house spider, and then we're like, nah, we're gonna. that was a book.
One's getting flattened.
That was a drop a large book on it. But no, it's just glass and a bit of paper now.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. Right, was that it? Nothing else?
That was it.
Okay, well, let's move on to what we've been doing. Stroke watching, I suppose. Who wants to go first? Neil, you go first, mate.
Well, I've had quizzes. 2 quizzes this week.
Pub quizzes?
2 pub quizzes this week. Went on Tuesday night. First time we've been down the Black Line. Not the first time I've been down the Black Line, as you may have remembered. I've been down there quite a few times. But that's usually a Saturday thing. But they have a monthly quiz. So we went and tried out the monthly quiz. We might not go back to the Black Line quiz. I don't know.
Did you not win it?
We didn't get anywhere near winning it. We fucked it big time. There's only 3 of us. And the first round, it was right fucking weird. Because, like, they do, like, look, we have the Joker round, where you play your Joker. So if you can pick a round to get double points on, basically. So it's right then that every round has the same number of questions in, isn't it? So that you can it's quite fair to whoever plays the Joker. It's like, you don't matter where you play it, because you can only get 20 out of 10 or whatever. But one at the first round was 20 questions, and all the other rounds were 10 questions. I was like, well, I guess we should play our Joker on the fucking 20 round one then, because what's the point of playing it on a 10-pointer? But that turned out to be a bad idea, because we only got 4 questions right out of 20.
Oh dear.
And it was fucking right random shit.
What was the category?
So that was just, I think, general knowledge / trivia and all that shit, and current affairs and stuff like that. But fucking, it was some right random stuff. And then we had
sort of the clues in the title.
Yeah, but like, it was just
general
like
knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think it was very general knowledge. This was very specific knowledge that was coming up, I think. So we did badly in that. I can't even remember any of the questions. It was really hard to hear as well, because we got our nice table in the corner. It said reserved for the quiz, and then it turns out the speaker on the wall in the corner there wasn't working for the fucking quiz, so you couldn't hear her hardly, and it was like that was a nightmare. It was always well busy in that pub anyway. So anyway, it was a bit of a nightmare. And one of the specialist rounds was the Winter Olympics. I was like, I've literally watched about 2 hours of the Winter Olympics. I was like, oh, this isn't going to go very well. And the only bit I watched was on the last day. I watched the bobsleigh, the 4-man bobsleigh on the last day. And I think we still got the one wrong about which was the fastest. Which sport is the fastest? Or do you achieve the highest speeds in? Do you know?
I would have said skeleton, but
Well, I was like, well, it's probably the 4-man bobsleigh, isn't it? Because I was watching it again, they're like going 100 miles an hour. That's fucking quick.
I reckon it might be the downhill. I reckon it's the ski jumping.
Nope. It was on the ice track. It was on the the bobsleigh track, but it wasn't the bobsleigh. It was the luge, apparently. They go the fastest.
Oh, well, that's the one where they go.
It's like they lie on their backs.
Yeah.
And
Skeletons head first.
Skeletons proper psycho shit. You're on a tea tray.
Really faster, wouldn't you?
I don't know why it's quicker. Maybe you're more aerodynamic on the luge.
No, it's because the other ones can see where they're fucking going, so they ain't going quite so quick.
They're going, fuck! Yeah, that skeleton is fucking mental. That's what. Did we win a medal in that? That's the one. Was it the skeleton the bloke won a medal in? Or I feel like that was the one that he won a medal in that. Well, I got a gold actually, but I didn't watch that. I was watching the bobsleigh and that. I was like, can you imagine if they just fucking tipped it just a little bit too much? They're going like 100 miles an hour nearly. That doesn't sound like that's going to end well. Anyway, no one did. Yeah, and what's the name? Zoe Adkin got a gold bronze in the half pipes skis. I was like, I don't know how they decide who wins those things. They all do some crazy fucking tricks. But anyway,
so
I'm not really into that.
basically, you're just going to go to the pub with all the thickos in it from now on.
Yeah, it's like, well, we went to the normal quiz on Thursday for the boot. It was the monthly boot quiz, and we came second in the boot quiz again.
There you go.
The people who won were the same people who won. Yeah.
Conference.
Yeah, the people who won last time. I mean, the Black Lion quiz was just random. It was a round about bartending. Going back to the Black Lion quiz, because on Tuesday apparently it was International Bartender Day, so she did a whole round on bartending, and it was all drinking related. I was like, well, we should do all right here. But there was a couple of questions. It was like, to the nearest, I can remember a couple of questions. So to the nearest 2 million, how many bubbles are in a bottle of champagne? I was like, fucking 2 million? What? I was like, oh, I guess it's a fucking lot then.
Well,
27 million.
If it's like not been opened.
Yeah, it doesn't have any bubbles until you open it, and then it gets a fucking loads apparently.
Well, and if you shake it, you get more. Like,
yeah.
What a stupid question.
What was the answer?
I can't remember if it was 27 million or if it was 40 odd million. I can't remember now. I can't remember the answers.
Is it
I just remember the questions.
Bubbles?
Well, I guess that they're not bubbles until they open. So, but they're sort of in a super state of bubbleness before you open the bubbles. Anyway, I don't know. One of the questions I remembered was, how many isles make up the British Isles?
Ooh,
and that was
5.
That was 5? To the nearest 500. You had to get that.
What actual islands?
The British Virgin Isles.
No. This doesn't include the foreign territories. This doesn't include the foreign territories. Just the British Isles. Blocks. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking islands, it turns out, around the UK.
Was Canvey Island one of them?
Probably.
Did that count? Sheppey, Island Sheppey. That's another one.
You're not going to sit and name them all because we'll be here quite a long time. In fact, some of them probably don't have names.
I'd have probably said, I don't know, 400.
It was to the nearest 500, Dave.
Oh, shit.
Fuck's sake.
Wow.
All right, 500.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I'll just go fucking 500 then. So I was like, well, it's like Ireland, the UK.
5. I said there was 5.
Isle of Man, Isle of Wight.
Are we counting Guernsey and Jersey?
Well, I don't know if they really count. Because they might count. They're not too far away.
500 and it's 498. Right.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's 6,000-ish.
Shut the...
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Probably not all...
The Inner and Outer Hebrides is fucking loads of little islands.
Yeah.
It's like Polynesia or something. But a little bit less sunny. Like quite a lot less sunny. And warm. Polynesia, is that a thing? I might have just made that up. It's Indonesia, isn't it? It's loads of islands.
Indonesia. Polynesia is a thing, isn't it?
I think it sounds like it should be a thing. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, we did a bit shit in the Black Lion, but we came second in the boot again.
Is it the same team that keeps beating you?
The last 2 months at the boot is been the same team. I don't know if I said last. I think I must have said last time. But one of their teammates that passed away, so they gave all the money to charity the first month, and then they did it again the second month. So it's like, oh. Sort of annoying, but I guess whatever. One of the guys was being a bit of a knob, though. It makes it a bit annoying. So, there we go. So that's basically what I've been doing. Outside of, I watched, because I wore my scumbag college T-shirt to the Black Lion quiz. So I watched a load of episodes of The Young Ones when I was drunk after coming back from the pub. That's still funny.
Ish. Funny-ish.
If you like a little bit of slapstick, you don't mind a bit too slapstick. There are some proper funny bits in it, though.
I like bottom when I'm drunk as well.
Yeah.
When I'm not.
Well,
drunk,
that's pure slapstick.
Yeah, that's
and
just
gross.
Fucking stupidity, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think The Young One's pretty largely mostly stupidity as well, I would say. But there's some good jokes in there, still.
Bottom live is a really good thing to watch when you're really drunk.
I was say you ain't watching that anymore, obviously. There won't be a new one.
On YouTube. It's all on YouTube now. Yeah. Brighton.
Well,
Funny.
Young Ones turns out there's clips of on YouTube, but it's on iPlayer and now on Sky something, or UK Gold, I think it is. So yeah, that was funny.
I was more of a Blackadder man myself.
I liked Blackadder as well. The first one was a bit weird.
Yeah.
The second, Blackadder 2 was the.
I like that, and then I liked Blackadder Goes Forth.
Yeah, see, I missed a lot of that
was
one.
in the World War.
Yeah,
that
had
was
a proper ending
because they'd honed everything was fucking on point by the time they got to that.
I think it was pretty funny.
The one with Queenie and Lord Flashheart and that. So that was the second one.
He was in 3, I think. He was.
Flashheart. No, Flashheart.
Oh no, he was in 2.
Because he was with Bob.
Yeah.
Took Bob away, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was with Miranda Richardson and what's the other one?
Miranda Richardson was Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
I don't really remember the Blackadder apart from Blackadder Goes Forth. That was
2 was classic, man.
Yeah, 2 was definitely the best. 3 was okay. That was.
I think 3 was good as well. I think 2, 3, and 4 were all good. But 1 was proper. I'd never seen 1 until I'd watched the 2 and 3, I think, and I watched 1 and I was like, "Fuck me, this is weird." So it was like well old.
Yeah. It was quite very dark.
Yeah.
Very dark and less humorous, but still funny. But less sort of slapsticky sort of jokey stuff. But very good, very good. Anything else you've been up to, mate?
Well,
how's your car?
I was waiting for you to ask this. Strap in.
Go on.
Right, go on.
How many times have you had to charge the battery up?
I literally charged it once on Monday. What did I mention it didn't come with a cable?
Yes.
You did, yeah.
So that happened.
Was about minute 37 you mentioned it didn't have a cable.
So we'll keep it brief this time, just for you. So I bought a cable. It came over the weekend.
How much was the cable?
It was £105. They've reimbursed me £105 for the cable. Because they said I complained that it said that I should have a cable and that I only got this other cable. And in the pictures,
where you bought it off.
Okay. Yeah. So in the pictures, it only shows the cable they sent me, but in the description, it says 7-pin charge cable and the cable they sent me. So I was just when they said, "Oh, sorry, it didn't have that cable, so we are not going to send it to you. This is probably not the response you wanted." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Well, if you look at your website, screenshot it. It quite clearly says I'm supposed to get a 7-pin charging cable, as well as the cable that you did provide." And they're obviously like, "Oh, fuck." And they said, "Well, I'm really sorry for any miscommunication on our part. Blah blah blah, but we'll reimburse you up to £135." If you buy a cable. I was like, just send the receipt. I was like, right, I bought a cable. Here's £105. So I got that on being processed now.
Couldn't you have found one for £135?
Well, I'd already bought it, so I didn't really want to. Well, if you buy an official one from Hyundai, whatever you want to call them, it's £230.
Oh man!
So I was like, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, it worked.
If I'd have bought that one, I'd have been kicked off back at the thing. So no, this is what the official price is.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd spent less. I was like, that's fine, that's great.
where did you charge this vehicle?
I charged
for
it
the
at
first time?
Tesco's.
And how much does it cost you?
It's
per
not
minute
cheap
there?
at Tesco's.
No.
It's 49p a kilowatt hour, which is considerably more than it costs at home, especially when you've got a smart meter and all that palaver and a smart charger. You can get it for like, I can get on Octopus, they do a tariff. If you've got all the correct, like a good charger that connects to your Wi-Fi and all that, you can get it for like 7.5p a kilowatt hour, which is quite a lot cheaper than 49p.
Yeah.
Obviously. It cost me 15 quid for what I did.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. So, what was you at, and what?
So that was that nearly half my battery.
Okay.
Was 15
and it
quid.
Filled it up to.
I didn't fill it right up because
okay.
it wasn't on long enough. It needed another.
And how many miles?
But that was only on a 22 kilowatt. That was only on a 22 kilowatt charge, so it was quite a slow charge. AC.
How much range did you get once?
I gained
15 quid.
100 odd miles range.
So 15. That's about what it is for a petrol car.
Yeah,
but
it's not.
It's
but
like
yeah.
going and paying. It's like going down the fucking motorway and paying.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like paying.
Yeah.
So it's not. There was a place on the A5 that's 39p a kilowatt hour, and that's all DC charge, quick charge. But the DC charges is where the high. Well, it depends how they do it. High volts is better in terms of not fucking your battery up. If it's like 400 volts and it's a 50 kilowatt, that's worse than an 800 volts 50 kilowatt, because it's the current that fucks your battery if you keep putting loads of current in it. But if you put a lot of voltage in, charges in the same time, but it doesn't do as much damage to your battery, apparently.
Okay.
Same as your phone, by the way.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, but your phone chargers are all set, obviously. You don't fucking. The quicker you charge things, the more it hurts them, basically. But like that's DC charging versus AC charging. AC charging is pretty all right for your battery. It should last basically forever. Not forever, obviously, but a long time. So then, Monday night, when I pick my car up after it's charged, I start my car. Well, you say start your car. You press the start button with your foot on the brake, and that's how it starts. But it doesn't actually sound like it started. Nothing happens after it goes ding. And then my window just went down, and I was like, "That's a bit fucking weird." And so I was like, I put the window up, and then it went down again, and then it went up, and then it went down, and then it went up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it was raining, and I was like, oh, "For fuck's sake!" No. So I put a ticket in for that. And they phoned me today at work to say they'd like me to book it. They'd like to send it to the garage to get it looked at. And I was like, okay, are you going to pick that up, or am I going to have to get it there myself? It's like, yeah, we need you to take it there. I was like, okay, where is it? Milton Keynes. I was like, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. Obviously, I said, this is eating into my 2 weeks distance selling thing where I can send the car back. How's that going to affect it? It's like, because obviously I'm driving to a garage that I wouldn't normally be driving to. That's out of my mileage allowance, my 250 miles I'm allowed. He's like, well, obviously, yeah, we won't. We'll be able to back you up there and get that excluded and that sort of shit. I was like, okay. And then the garage finally emailed me later on today and said, we've booked your car in 18th of May. And I was like, you what? 18th of May? I think that's slightly outside my 2 week window. So I've got to phone them fuckers tomorrow and say, I'm sending the car back. And I want my money back. Because I'm not fucking having a car that's fucked up. And not knowing if they'll even be able to fix it and that's in 3 months' time when it's outside the warranty period and all that bollocks. I was like, no, you can fucking have it back. So I've got to do that tomorrow. Which is a real bummer, because I really like the car.
The next owner's going to get a cable, so that's a bonus.
Well, no, because I'm not sending them the fucking cable, am I? I'm keeping that.
Are you? Fucking hell.
So, have you had a look to see if they've got any other stock of the same cars?
I've had a look, but I've put in. I really do like the car. It's a real nice car to drive. It's rapid if you want it to be, but I ain't really into that now. But it's a real shitter because it does put me off getting another one. Although it's obviously I did find a forum on the internet with some load of people saying, yeah, I've got this problem. So it's not like a one-off, but it's not like you go like when I had a problem with my TV once. I searched on the internet for the problem with my TV, and there were literally fucking thousands of websites with the same problem. And they fixed my TV for free because it was obviously a fuck up on the manufacturing. But it's only this one place that I found, but multiple people have been on there saying, this has definitely happened to me. But it's like a tiny little corner of the internet kind of thing. So I'm a bit like, it's obviously not a really widespread issue, but it does happen. So it does put me off getting another one, which is a bit of a bummer.
Well, make sure you fucking drive it around a bit before you take it back. If you just charge that up.
Tell me about it. But I haven't driven it since, I don't think.
Can't siphon the petrol out.
Fucking yeah. I can. You can do. I think you can does that vehicle to load if you get the right thing. So you can like you can take the batch, you can take the electricity back out in and plug your Xbox in it or something.
Yeah, that's it. Charge all your gadgets up before you send it back.
Yeah. So I'm a bit fucking peeved, but
that is a bit. It is fucking annoying, isn't it?
But I'm like, I can't, because it could cost fucking thousands. I don't know. It probably won't be. It could be just a couple of wires that need fucking sorting out, or something stupid. But I'm like, I'm not risking it. Fucking 13 grand of my money, like basically. So the only problem is I don't get my old car back. Is that a problem? Not really. I got rid of my car, so there's that. But I'm hoping it all goes smoothly. So we'll see. That'll be a story for next week on the car.
Okay, so before we continue, have you got a fan on in there, Neil? Because there's a lot of
Can you hear it?
Noise.
Well, I've got my computer on. That's the only fans that are going.
The longer you talk, the louder it gets, and then
does it? I better not talk too much. Again. It doesn't. It's not showing like when I'm not talking.
No. We can't. It's not picking anything up until you actually open the gate. So
that's annoying.
Yeah. Right. So, go on then, Dave. What have you been up to?
I've had man flu all this week.
Again, you are a poorly little soldier.
I know. Well, last week I was feeling a bit ropey, but I was, but I soldiered through. But basically since Sunday I was absolutely wrecked. But which is really annoying me because there's actually been some nice days this week. I loaded myself
Wednesday.
There was actually
that was the nice day. There was
we had 2.5 nice days here.
Yeah, we had two. Yeah, I think Wednesday.
Oh,
Thursday.
You lucky bastards!
Oh no. I got out on my bike, my new one, which I had to load up on paracetamol and ibuprofen. But I was like, no, I'm going out. It's too nice not to. The roads are dry. So I put 50 miles on the bike in the day. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember which one. So yeah, happy about that. Apart from that, I haven't really done much, to be honest. Got loads of work on at the moment. The telephones are being upgraded at work, so we've got a big project of transferring everything over, and so I've been doing quite a lot of overtime and stuff on that. So yeah, it's been pretty quiet. I'm just waiting for some more nice weather so I can actually.
Well, you'll be waiting a while again, probably.
I know. I was looking at the weather forecast. I'm down Southampton from tomorrow for this work, all this telephone stuff. So and I'm down there till midweek. So I'm like, yes, I can take my Switch, not my Switch, my Steam Deck. Yeah. So I've loaded up some games on that. Cause I haven't really. I've played it a little bit in the last couple of months, but I'm like, I haven't really had a good excuse, because the computer's just here. So. So I've loaded up what's that game that I'm playing? Meow? No, hang on.
Eugenics.
That's supposed to be really good on it. And I've done put a few more on as well. That Starship game I was playing. Apparently you can play No Rest for the Wicked on it. So
yeah, I've seen Nezzy playing that on his Steam Deck.
Okay. It's supposed to be quite good.
Well, I haven't literally stood there watching him play. I've just noticed it come up on Steam on the friends list that he's on the Steam Deck playing it.
So I've got some games lined up. because I'm going with my boss, and he likes to go out for a drink and stuff. I'm like, I'll go out for one or two. I'm not going out fucking getting hammered or anything. So
What, you
I'll
going
have a drink.
away?
Yeah, staying in a
That's what you
hotel
do when
for
you go away at work. Get hammered.
Oh, I'm too old for that shit now. I'm just like one or two drinks. I'll have a burger, and then I'll retire back to my bed. Yeah. Don't know. I used to do that when I used to go away. I used to go out and get drunk and then go in the office for like 8 o'clock in the morning next morning. I was like, oh no.
Everyone's hanging.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
was
didn't
like,
feel
nah.
too clever on Wednesday at work, I got to be honest.
What after?
After a session down the Black Lion. Their beer's too nice in there to not drink like 6 pints. So
Actually, I suppose it does depend what's on in the pub.
yeah,
If
so I had
there's
a
some
night
nice
of bass on Tuesday, which I do really like bass. And then
shandy.
no, not shandy bass. Proper bass. Oh, that was another thing. Bass, this is a bit of trivia for you. It might come up in a pub quiz or something. The very first trademark registered in this country was for bass.
Okay.
The red triangle. And on Thursday night, I was on the London Pride, which also tasted very nice.
That is nice
So,
on tap. So yeah, I'll try not to, because yeah, I've got some games lined up. But that's it, really. That's been my week. Not a huge amount. Just mainly just sneezing, coughing, and yeah, blowing my nose.
Lush.
Not been watching anything.
Not really. No.
No?
What we're getting to? Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. Still watching that. It's all right. Mrs. likes it more than I do.
Your video is well out of sync with your voice. It's well funny.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like it's not even close. It's like fucking about 5 seconds apart. That's right.
Oh well, I don't know what's going on with my fucking computer at the moment. I don't know if it's my internet, my computer. I don't know.
It's your pie
we
hole.
think it's your pie hole. There you go. All seems to stem from around that sort of time.
Do you reckon? Let's disable it. I'll disable it and then
And ding, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
This is where it all goes to shit now.
Yeah. So Pilch, what have you been up to?
Since I was on last, or just this week?
Well,
because it'll be a big old list.
When was you on last? It was like a couple of months
Before
ago.
Christmas.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You was on a few weeks in a row, weren't you? And then all of a sudden, it's been ages.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's because you're all too consistent.
Fucking hell, it's like Fraser's not had a week off in ages.
No. Oh, well, he did, but I was at the darts, wasn't I?
That was right.
three weeks ago, was it? Yeah. So, what have I got this week? I've watched a lot of Olympics. I do like the Winter Olympics.
Is it mostly hockey?
Mostly hockey and the curling. Love the curling. I don't know why.
I don't watch the curling.
No, I think.
Oh, by the way, I missed it when you were said about it. Andy in the chat said when you asked me if it was I had a fan going, he said it's my window going up and down.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. I mentioned I watched the first. Right. Okay. So I bought a console.
Oh, have you got a PlayStation?
A new console?
Yep. I bought a Wii U.
Woo.
So basically, right. So I wanted to play the original Wii Sports Bowling. I have still got a Wii.
I was going to say, isn't that on a Wii? Okay.
Yes. But I've got no TV that's got composite connections anymore.
Oh, okay.
So you can't play a fucking Wii.
I've got one behind it. I had an HDMI. No, I didn't.
No, not HDMI. You didn't. You would have had.
I had the component.
Red, blue,
component.
Component. Red, blue, green, and that would have made it 720.
Yeah, that's right.
Instead of 420p.
480. Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought to myself, Wii U's got HDMI out, and you can play Wii games on a Wii U. So I bought a Wii U for 100 quid off eBay. with about 6 games.
Any good
And
ones?
I've been, it came with Mario Maker.
Okay.
Or was it Paint Mario? Yeah. Mario Kart 8. A Skylanders game with a load of them silly
Oh
plastic
God,
things,
we had them.
which has gone straight in the bin.
Oh, you could have sold them for
Um,
about 50p.
yeah. There was a Batman game, the Arkham something,
Origins,
maybe.
the 2D one, is it?
Yeah. And there was a Pokemon Parade or something it's called.
Don't know.
But I didn't get it for the games. It didn't matter. It was 100 quid, so I can probably sell some of them games. Mario Kart, obviously, I've been playing Mario Kart, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so I got a Wii, connected it all up, and yeah, I've been playing a lot of
Have you
Wii
used the
Sports on.
gamepad much?
I have used the gamepad, but the battery is not very good because it's
Yeah.
fucking 15 years old. But I've looked in, you can get a new battery because they can. Funny enough, you can just unscrew the back and take the battery pack out. So
Okay, now.
it's like 10 quid for a new battery pack. So I shall put a new one in.
Yeah, you got one of them
Yeah.
funny little ribbon pin connectors,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, just a little pin connector. Yep, that's all it is. So there's that. Because what happened? So my son, I've got a Switch, original OG Switch that has disappeared down to Canterbury with my daughter. So I wanted to play some Wii games, some Switch games. So my boy said, he's got a little Switch Lite. I'm gonna buy a OLED Switch. You can have my Switch Lite. And I thought, oh yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, this is not going to be good, is it?
Well, there's nothing wrong with the Switch Lite. He actually
Apart from you can't
kept
use
it
it
quite
for anything.
digital. Yeah, it still plays all the games and everything.
I feel like you've got the cartridges.
Right. Someone's got the cartridges in Canterbury. Now, most of the games are digital.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know if you've got 2 Switches, you can play all the fucking games? All you have to do is do
Not
it.
at the same. Someone has to lend it to you.
No, not if it's on the same account. 2 Switches, it's the same as Xbox or PlayStation. My daughter's got my home Switch, so she can play everything and not be signed in as me, and I can play on my Switch and be signed in, and we can play both the same digital game together at the same time. But you have to have the 2 Switches together originally to talk to each other to transfer the game over.
Right.
Once it's on there, it stays on there, and then every couple of months or so, as long as you're connected to the internet, it verifies that you own the game and you can carry on.
Yeah.
But,
They do some game share thing. Like they've got. I can't
so
remember what it's called. There's a new way of doing it. Virtual memory something.
yes, you can lend
Virtual
someone,
game cards. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is exactly what we've done because she's got the copy, but I've got a virtual copy of it.
Yeah.
But that's different to lending. You can physically lend someone a game for 2 weeks. They don't have to be connected to
You
your.
mean digitally rather than physically?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, and they don't have to be anything to do with your family or you don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi or anything. You can just lend them the game, but you can't play it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, they've got it. Yeah.
If you do it that way.
Yeah.
So problem is, I thought, oh, I know, I'll just play a nice bit of Balatro on there because I played on the normal one. I used to I took the Joy-Cons off and just played the touchscreen. It's brilliant for that. If you just have a touchscreen game, chuck your Joy-Cons away and just hit me, Mike. Just play it as a touchscreen. It's a nice little sized tablet then.
Right.
But the Switch Lite is fucking
Quite small.
tiny. Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
No.
And so I was trying to play it. I've completed it on I played it for like 100 hours on the Switch. And I played it for about 5 minutes and thought, oh, this is shit.
So there's still a touchscreen on the light one, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so small.
It's
You
tiny.
can.
It's like on a fucking
You've got
12
fucking
mini or
sausage
iPhone
fingers.
mini or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I realised my fucking iPhone's got a OLED 120 hertz fucking screen that's bigger than the Switch Lite. Why am I playing on this shitty little thing when I've got Balatro on my iPhone?
Oh, it's on arcade, isn't it? You got arcade Apple One, have you?
Yeah. So then I got thinking, I need a new MacBook because mine's
Need?
12 years old.
What
It's
do you use your
fucked.
MacBook for?
This, what I'm doing here.
We don't need one now, do you? Okay?
Well, you already pointed out one of the problems. Can't look at the show notes because my
Yeah.
whole screen has got our 4 little faces on it. So I haven't bought an iPad since I had an original HD one, which was I was 40. So that was
Oof.
14 years ago.
Yeah, that probably isn't even working anymore
Oh,
because
no, you
the
can't even turn it
iOS
on.
you
It's an
can't
absolute
update it.
piece
You
of
can't
shit,
update the
yeah.
iOS to the way it works.
So I had a little bit of a brainwave. How can I kill 10 birds with one stone? I'm getting an iPad Pro
Oh, shit.
next week. And
It's
I'm
like-
trying out on the phone doing the podcast, and it seems to be working absolutely perfectly. So if I've got an iPad with a 11-inch screen, it's going to be just lovely.
Cool. So what, you got the microphone plugged in via a USB, like seed conversion, I think, is it?
Yep, because it
Nice.
has to be powered, which is also, I think, why my microphone keeps playing up on my old MacBook, because I don't think them USB
They're not
are
kicking out
powered.
enough juice. Right.
Yeah, that's why it keeps thinking it's not there. Because I have not had one connection problem, not a thing, no stuttering, no mic
Yeah.
issues, and it's plugged straight into my
Just
my
make sure your phone's
USB-C.
well charged up.
Well, it's charging it at the same time because it has to be powered, doesn't it?
What?
So the cable I'm using, the dongle has got a USB-C in and USB-C out. The in is powered,
Oh.
so it's like having a dock, a little station.
Fancy.
Yeah, and then you've just got an HDMI out if you want to run it to a
Bloody
big
hell.
screen.
All of your phone? What is this, 2026 or something?
And then it's got a USB A, yeah, the big one for plugging in your mic or shit. Because I've got an old. I'm sure you can probably get
my Yeti. The new Yeti's a USB-C, I think.
Yeah. So
Everything's
so
USB-C now.
So that's that. So next time I'm on, I shall have a nice fancy down iPad. But obviously, I've got to get the Magic.
So you're not going to get a Mac Pro either. You're just going to go with the iPod.
Yeah,
iPad.
I'm going to get an iPad Pro, and I'm going to get the Magic keyboard, which connects to it, and then I'll basically have a. It won't have Mac OS, but Mac OS ain't that fucking brilliant anyway. And I don't need to multitask shit. All I want to do is do what I do: watch a lot of sport on it, play some games, and but I can't have an Air or a normal iPad because I can't look at them. Can't look at a 60 hertz fucking LCD screen. It's got to be OLED now. And the Pros are the only one. The Pros are the only ones
Are
that
you
got OLED.
sensitive to that?
No,
it's
I
just a
just
snob.
don't like being a pauper. Yeah. But my iPhone's got a 120 hertz OLED. I can't go back to having and looking at little.
It's hard, isn't it? Once you've had something nice, it's like then go back to something. It's like, ugh.
And all my tellies are OLED, 120 hertz. You fucking notice it when you're looking at watching 60, 1080, 60. It's not quite as good.
I swear they've made 1080 worse than it used to be. Because I remember when you first saw 1080, it was like, fucking hell, look at that. I can read the player numbers on the shirts and everything and all that shit. And now I go back to it and go, I reckon they've made this worse because I thought it used to look better than this.
A lot of that is the tellies are getting bigger.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Most people, when they was watching 1080p, was only on a 32-inch TV maximum. And now we're on 60-inch and 70-inch TVs. The same as when you watch something that was recorded in 1980 on a fucking 60-inch telly, it is unwatchable.
It does look quite shit.
But when you had a 26-inch fucking telly
If you were
in the
lucky.
corner of your room, it looked all right then.
Yeah.
The tellies are 5 times bigger than they were, so your resolution's got to be 5 times better, isn't it? That's
Apparently.
what's going on there. Yeah. Okay, so that's me. What I've been doing and what I'm going to be purchasing next week. It's fucking expensive. It's £1,000, but
Yeah.
a MacBook is 1,400 quid now. So
You can get the. Have you tried what they're called? Mac Minis, is it? It's just like a little box that plugs into your TV.
yeah, but I can't
Looks like
take
a.
that.
No.
I can't take it. I can't watch the
Oh, no.
football while I'm
But
at
you could just.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can with a Mac. Yeah.
You get lynched in the
So
garage with your iPad Pro.
no one comes in and
Once the
bothers them
reprobates will turn up.
pikeys. Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to call them that. Not on the
Sorry,
show anyway.
our travelling friends. So what have I been watching? I've got quite a nice little list here. I've been watching. Oh, I watched the new Naked Gun.
Oh,
Anyone
did you?
watched that yet?
I watched the first 2 minutes and I was like, I ain't got time to watch this now.
I thought it was quite. I did enjoy it. It was silliness, the same as the other Naked
Yeah.
Guns.
I
Pamela
wasn't
Anderson
sure
was
about
actually
Liam
quite good in
Neeson
it.
when I heard he was Frank Drebin. I was like, what? Are you
He's
sure?
good.
But apparently he's quite
He's
good.
not. He is good. He's not as good as
Leslie Nielsen.
God, Nielsen. Yeah, but he was good. It was a good film. I have watched. Has anyone watched Vinnie Jones on his farm?
Is that on Discovery, isn't it? Or something?
No.
Yeah, it's on the 3rd season now, I think. It's quite good. It's a bit Clarkson-y. It's a bit
I was
gone
going to say,
fishing.
isn't it just the same as Clarkson?
Well,
It's
probably a
not-
bit less of a twat than Clarkson. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a bit less of a twat. It's a bit like Gone Fishing, where they're talking a lot about sort of men's health and personal shit.
Oh, okay.
Stuff he's gone through over the years, and bringing all his friends, all his old friends.
He's quite good at checking people's testicles, as I recall, back in the day.
So that's quite good, but not great. This is a good one. It started last week. It's on Sky One, I think.
It's called Sky One again.
The Dyer's Caravan Park.
I've seen that
Danny Dyer.
You can't avoid
and
the
Danny
adverts
Dyer.
for it.
You can't avoid the adverts for it. I've watched the first one. I don't know if I'm going to watch the second one. It's not great. It's basically Danny Dyer just driving around his fucking campsite. He's bought a caravan park. Well, he hasn't, has he?
Well,
His
no,
TV
Sky
program
have.
bought a caravan park.
Right, okay.
And he's
it's
trying
one
to
of
bring
these, okay.
trying to bring back the caravan
The good
park,
old-fashioned Ho Seasons holiday.
Yeah. So it's all right. I can't stand his daughter. I don't know if she's putting it on, but she is thick as shit.
I've never really seen anything of her. I didn't watch Love Island.
Watch the first episode of this, and then you can make your own mind up.
Yeah.
But
maybe I just won't bother.
And the only other thing I've watched, I don't know when it came out. It's fairly recent, but I've watched the whole season in 2 days, and it is The Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes. It's only 6 episodes, isn't it?
The prequel
6 or 7, and they're not very long.
It's only
They're
40
only
minutes
about
or something. 30,
40 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Game of Thrones universe.
It's 90 years before Game of Thrones.
Oh, so it's between that and the House of the Dragon, is it? Or is that...
Yes, yeah, because that was like 300 years before, wasn't it?
I don't really know. Didn't watch it.
I really liked it. I thought it was really good. It was better than all the other spin-offs and the actual Game of Thrones. I couldn't stop watching it.
Is it funny?
Brilliant. I mean, it's got jokes in it, yeah, and it's not as dark or as violent as
Any boobs?
I haven't seen any. I didn't see any boobs. No,
it's not like Game of Thrones.
No,
then.
it's quite. No, it's a lot more family, and then they swear there's like making up like sort of innuendo songs, but they were cutting off.
But like they do in Blackadder.
Yeah, not cutting
Like,
swear
duck?
words and things.
Don't
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
it?
So, and the things were gonna, yeah, they did one song where when they was the word that they would have used, they just used a different word but rhymed with it. So rather than
Right.
say cunt, they said hunt or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Can we not say that one?
Well,
Can
you've
we
said
not
it
say
now.
that on
You've
it?
said all of them.
Well,
You ain't said them all.
I'm the fucking host. I'm gonna say what I want. So that was very good. Basically, as a squire man. I'm not spoiling it because it's literally in the first 2 minutes. It's a
Dunk and
squire
Egg,
for
I've seen it referred to as.
Dunk
Is that their
is
names?
the guy's. Dunk is the squire's name. He's a servant to a knight, and the knight dies. So he's sort
It's
of
just a story of Fallout, isn't it?
I was going to say,
And the TV show.
isn't that what happens in Fallout?
and he meets this little boy called Egg, who then squires for him, and they're heading for a tournament, and that's all I'll say. The boy's not who he says he is,
Ooh.
but you get that from straight away. He's clearly someone of
Note.
some importance, yeah. And then it turns out, it all comes out as who he is and whatever. There's a bit of there's a lot of action in it, but there's nothing too gory. You do see some blood and bits and pieces, but I've seen no boobs, no real swearing. But it was very good. I would, if you like any of the Game of Thrones, or anything like the Hobbits type things. It's quite a Lord of the Rings.
Fantasy.
It's quite a good.
Are there
It's
dragons?
good.
Was that spoilers? It's probably spoilers.
Well,
Better not say the spoilers.
Well, the dragons aren't there, as you know fully aware.
I don't
Dragons
fucking know.
Dragons didn't come back until
What's the name?
Daenerys.
Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They've been gone for thousands of years, haven't they?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume I haven't seen House of the Dragon, but I assume
I see that's coming. The next one of them's coming out. But that was good. But they all look the same. It's hard to follow. All the families all look. They've all all the blonde. The Targaryens have all got blonde hair.
Well, let's say you know who they are.
Look the same. Yeah, but it's quite confusing, and they look very similar to all the characters from the original Game of Thrones. And you half the time you think you're watching them characters, but it's 300 years in before it, so it's clearly not.
That's nothing, is it?
They've all got the
300
same
years.
names.
Don't they all live like 300 years or something stupid? I don't know.
I don't know. But so that was
their family names do, not themselves.
So that's Night of Seven Kingdoms. There's clearly going to be more of them, but it was very good.
That's it though. There's only like 6 or 7 episodes, and that's it. That's the first series done.
Yeah, it went. I think I watched 3 one day and 3 the next day, and I thought, oh, now I've got to wait for the next one. But there ain't no next ones. I've watched.
Oh, it might be on HBO Max by the time that comes out.
That's going to be part of.
That's where you're going to be watching. No, well, Discovery, I assume, is just gone. Discovery will become part of HBO. I don't fucking know.
It's all
TNT Sports is getting HBO Max, but I'm like, half the shit HBO, all the HBO stuff just used to be on Sky Atlantic.
Yeah,
and now what they fucking do?
Own a whole lot now, don't they?
Not yet.
Warner Brothers own TNT, and
I don't fucking know who's buying. And someone buying Warner Brothers though. Paramount. Is that not happening? Is that Warner Brothers? That's Warner Brothers that getting bought.
Paramount ain't bigger than Warner Brothers, surely.
No,
Warner
they're
Brothers
buying that because Netflix were going to, and they're suddenly not going to, and Paramount are now buying it all.
I don't know. Because I watched something else the other day. There's a Peaky Blinders thing coming out. That's going to be on Netflix.
New Peaky Blinders.
What the fuck did Netflix? Why is it on Netflix? For fuck's sake, it's a BBC thing.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
It's not going to be. Yeah.
The original shows are on Netflix as well, I think.
Yeah, it is now, but it was a BBC program.
I could probably still watch it on iPlayer.
But this has gone. Yeah, but what? Yeah. The new.
Now they're paying for
it. Yeah, it's not going to be on the BBC. It's on fucking Netflix now.
Yeah, because everything's shit now.
Yeah. Anyway, we'd be moved on if the boss was here. So
you never know when he's going to get his teeth into something though. He might just carry on and let you flow because he's quite interested, and then every now and again he'll be like, "Fuck this, let's get on with it."
You know when he's not interested, when he hasn't been on here, because then he mentions it the next week.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that again, are you? Right, come on then. What we've been playing. How many have you got on the list, chaps?
I'm not going to talk about any of them a particularly long time, I don't think. In fact, I can
Okay.
just get rid of one straight away because I'm not really going to
Oh,
talk
you
about
go
Arc
first
Raiders.
then, mate. Go on. Arc
Uh,
Raiders.
No, I'm not going to talk about it. I was just saying I'm getting rid of that 'cause it's fucking Arc Raiders. Everyone knows Arc Raiders.
Oh, all right.
I just had nothing on my list at one point. so it went on. But now I've got some other things. Just before the show today, I was playing the Marathon Server Slam. Do you know what Marathon is?
Yes, I installed it, but I needed to play something else, so I did it via the
Cloud.
streaming thingy, yeah, and that stops all your downloads. So when I thought, fuck it, this is shit, I went back to look at my download and it hadn't finished. So anyway, go on then.
Right. So Marathon is the new jam from Bungie, for those who are not aware. I don't know who that would be listening to this kind of shit. So it's due out soon. 3 or 4 weeks, I think it is coming out. And at the moment, they've got this server slam going. This is what they did this with Arc Raiders. We all played Arc Raiders Server Slam. Some of us bought the game. Some of us didn't. But yeah, Marathon is an extraction shooter.
Tell me what it is.
It's a very Bungie thing because it looks very futuristic. It's very, I don't know, I guess a bit cyberpunky.
Yeah.
Sort of aesthetic with but in like you run around as a shell instead of not a real person. You're a shell. Like you control it. You're sort of in it. Like your consciousness is in it, but your body is not. So that's why they're sort of the lore excuse for you can keep dying and going back in and all that shit.
Okay.
And yeah, so you basically you get dropped in to a zone. You pick a map. I've only done the perimeter beginner map so far because I'm a beginner. And then you've got one of 5 different archetypes that you can choose from. There's like a combat focus one. There's a medic. There's an assassin stealth type guy. Goes camo. Goes a bit active camo. And he's got smoke grenades. I played as him once. That's the only way I got out. The combat guy, I got killed. And there's I can't remember. There's 2 others. They're all like obviously they've all got guns. They've all got to shoot other people because you've got other people in there as well as AI. So it's PvPvE, and this is first person Bungie style shooting.
Yeah.
So the shooting, I think my sensitivity is a bit high. It feels a bit high on the mouse. So I need to sort that out. But it's Bungie are quite good at first person shooters. Turns out, done quite a few good ones. Certainly the shooting's usually very good in their games. If you don't necessarily like Destiny was quite divisive, I guess, because I think that's the shooting in that game is chef's kiss, but it's very repetitive, obviously, and you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and again, which I did do for quite a long time. But
I did it for a little bit as well.
But yeah, the actual shooting in that game, even with mouse and keyboard, is good. So there's that. Their sort of quality will shine through, hopefully, I guess, for them. I don't know how much. I think it's not I don't think it's a mega priced game. I think it's sort of mid-tier price. I'm not 100% sure how much it's going to be. I feel like it's only like a 40 quid a job, but I might be wrong there. And yeah, so you go in, and it's all very, very colourful. All the zones that I've been in are very, very colourful. Lots of very bright blues and greens and stuff like that, rather than your boring browns that you used to have in Killzone and all those games from yesteryear. And yes, so you run around and you do the extraction shoot thing. You go and find some boxes. You click on it. You press E on them, and it slowly reveals what's in them. And you click on the things to pick them up. And I don't know. Verdict's out for me at the moment. It's the UX, I guess, is the thing. It's very confusing for me. I'm like, it's not very good at going. It comes up with, it has to like try and teach you stuff. All these tool tips come up when you first play it, like press this, do that, do that. But it's a little bit like I don't really get. Like, I only played solos. I think it probably, it come alive if you're playing in threes.
It's quite funny you're saying this, because I thought this would be the perfect thing for you. This has been the natural progression from Destiny 2.
Yeah, Destiny and Arc Raiders had a baby.
Yeah.
And out popped Marathon. So yeah, I think, but it's just, I don't know at what point this happened, but it's just not very user friendly initially. I don't think. So, like, just to know what the fuck you're doing, what to click on. Everything all kind of looks the same. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck and all the stuff I'm clicking on, picking up. I'm like, I don't know what any of this shit is. Is that ammo? I don't know. Fucking don't know what anything is. What I did like when I did extract, instead of you having to sort through all of your shit at the end of a round, it just goes, all of this stuff we've auto sold for you. All of this stuff has gone to your vault, and I assume that there's probably a limit on your vault, and that will get annoying like it does in all these games. But it just instantly sold anything that was worth selling for me. I didn't have to fucking think about that.
They'd obviously played Arc Raiders. We're not.
This is one thing we could improve in this game: is you don't need this shit, so why don't you fucking sell it? But the problem with stuff in Arc Raiders is some of that shit you can sell for money. Turns out you can cash it in with people. Yeah, you might actually need it, and you're like, bollocks! I shouldn't have sold that. So there we go. There's that. There's Arc Raiders chat. Anyway.
Well, it should at least have a little. Like most of them, you need this for a quest type.
Oh, there's loads of that's I think the sort of what I did get. There's like one-off.
Are you sure you want to sell this?
There's one-off quests that you can literally do once as they're one-off, and then there's ones that are sort of repeatable quests that you can do over and over and over again. It'll be things like a sort of a bounty type thing, I guess, like kill so many things and you'll get some rewards. There's all these different factions. That you get to like Sintarkov, you get the sort of, and same with. Oh, you don't have it really in Arc Raiders. You have traders in Arc Raiders. You don't really have the factions where you have to build up a reputation with like a faction, and then you get more missions from them. I bet that was in Elite Dangerous, wasn't it? You get used to do that. You'd be like, the more jobs you did for people, you'd get better jobs and more money and all that shit and more rewards and stuff like that. So I've not played it a lot. It's interesting. It's first person. I think the shooting's probably going to be quite good. I did kill another person in my first game, but because we'd both shot each other, an AI come around the corner and fucking shot me and killed me. And I was like, you twat. And then so I was nowhere near the extraction. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing initially, I would say. It's not particularly welcoming, I would say, is my criticism of it. But I feel like if you can get past that and get into it, it's probably going to be all right. Is my impression of it.
When does this run out?
This is on till the 2nd at 10 a.m. PT, which is what's that? 9 hours. We're 9 hours ahead of that usually. So it'll probably run till about Monday evening. It'll probably finish.
Okay. I might have.
But it's on a weekend. But yeah. Like I say, it's a little bit like you might need to watch a fucking video to know what the fuck's going on, I think, to start with. Like, this is
easy to jump in? Is it easy to join friends games?
I don't know. Like, literally, like, you can play with randos very easily because you just, like, it's auto set to fill a group of 3. But I was like,
I assume this is fucking crossplay.
I don't know. I assume it is. I don't know. Everything else is. Like, Destiny is, so I'd assume it is. So, yeah. I literally played it for maybe half an hour. And I got potential good vibes from it, but also potential Destiny problems where like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know where I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to click on, and all that sort of shit. So it's one of those like, here's the 5-minute introduction video that you need to watch. Like, this is just ignore all the shit they tells you in the game. This is what you need to know, kind of shit. But yeah, we'll see. It's interesting. That's all I've got to say about Marathon.
Okay. Do you want to do one, Dave? I've got 3, but again, they're not going to take long to talk about. So,
there's a game called Spacecraft that's got a demo out at the moment with this Next Fest thing, and it's quite a wish list game. It's kind of a bit like No Man's Sky, space exploration, but it promises also like automation, building bases, things like that. Exploration, it's what same as No Man's Sky with exploration with planets. And the yeah, looked at the demo and it looked really good. The demo, downloaded it, and it's literally the first probably like 40 minutes, and it's such a small slice of the game. There's no like crafting or automation or base building in it. I had a quick look. I was like, "Am I missing something?" After playing the demo, because like I got to a point. I was like, "Oh yeah, you finished," and I was like, "Have I missed a big chunk out of this demo?" No, everybody hated the demo. The company would have done better not releasing a demo of this game with literally a tiny portion and like not what people were expecting. Because it just looked like a shit version of No Man's Sky, where you can't even get out your plane, spaceship, spacecraft. Yeah, quite disappointed in that. So I thought I'd mention it just in case anybody else looking at it and was had it as favorited or wishlist. The game itself, don't play the demo. Because it's I've not seen this often where the demo. We were talking about last week where the demo of what was it called?
Half Sword.
Yeah, it was better than the actual game. This demo
Well,
is
there was a lot less in the demo than the full game, but people really liked the demo.
Yes, yeah, exactly. They really thought the demo was, and the game when it came out of that Half Sword, didn't play like the demo.
Yeah, there was just a load of other
like,
shit that no one knew about.
Whereas in this spacecraft demo, it's not reflective of what they've promised the game would be, and people have been very disappointed. So, myself included. So yeah. I thought I don't normally talk about games that I don't like or demos that I haven't thought were pretty shit, but I thought I'd talk about this one because it is like it's got hundreds of thousands of wish lists and stuff, and I think this is actually actively like discourage people from looking at it. It's such a bad move from them. So spacecraft demo. Don't download it. Don't play it. If you wait for the game to come out or updated demo.
Well, maybe the game's not going to be that good when it does come out, Dave.
Maybe the game's not going to be that good. But it had promise, and people like a good game with promise. Yes. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I shall start with Balatro. I have mentioned it earlier, but so I played Balatro for about 100 hours on my Switch, and I finished all the base. You've both played it, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right, so you start off with a base level of cards, and you have about 25 different decks of cards, and you can play the base level all the way through. You unlock them, and then so I unlocked and completed a run on all the decks.
I think I did the same challenge.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go like further. I just wanted to do every single one,
yeah.
and then
So
that was me done.
once I got to the end, I thought, well, I can't be asked to, because then you can go back to the original deck, but you can change the level of difficulty. So you go back to red deck, and then you can change
Yes.
the level of that. It goes up to God knows how many levels, and then you can go on to the blue deck and the same. So I've completed all the base levels. So I've sort of got back into it again. I thought I'm going to play it on my iPhone, and I've been playing it for a week. I
I'm
reckon
guessing it's not the same save, or
no, yeah, I couldn't.
No.
No,
Okay.
I could
Right.
carry it over from Switch to Switch, but not.
Right.
So, which was fine. I thought, I'll just start again. That's all right. I love
Yep.
playing
Yep.
it, and
Yep.
it'll take me. I might be a bit better at it now because I've got the gist of it. And I'll just run through again, and then when I've finished it, if I've played it for another 100 hours or whatever, then maybe I'll go back into the harder levels, or maybe not.
Hmm.
I've played it for a week. I have played it for 30 hours. I haven't beat the fucking red deck yet.
Oh no!
I don't know what's going on. Every
Oh
time I get to
no!
the end, every time I get to the last ante, big blind, it's like 300,000 or something.
Mm.
Which I've got I don't know. I've unlocked nearly all the bloody cards. I've unlocked nearly all the jokers. I haven't won a fucking game.
It's still a bit random, isn't it? Like, still like it would depend on the
It
look of the
is.
draw, still
Yeah.
to an
Oh,
extent.
yeah. Because you could be going like, I had one run where all my game was geared up to for picture cards, kings, queen, what do they call them? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I think they're
Face
called picture
cards.
cards. Aren't
face cards, yeah, face cards. That's it. So, and then I got a joker that was
they? No face cards.
every card is considered a face card. So literally, I was getting full points
Yeah.
for face cards every single hand. Gets to the fucking final boss,
Face cards
all
disabled.
face cards disabled.
Yeah.
Everyone couldn't get a fucking
Which meant
point.
all of your cards were fucked.
Yeah.
Every single card was fucked.
Yeah. That's
I
all
had
right.
that
Fuck
done
you,
on one of
innit?
my. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know whether I'm perhaps not paying quite as much attention because I've thought I'm going to breeze through these,
Mm.
and I'm not, and so I'm just fucking buying jokers and shit and just doing whatever I want to do, and I haven't paid enough attention to what blinds are coming, because you can see what the blinds are going to be. Each round you do, you can see what the big blind is going to be. But I haven't really been paying that much attention looking at it, because you can, in the 2-3 hands before 2 or 3 rounds before you get to the big blind, you can do a little bit of jiggery pokery and get away from
Yeah.
The
whatever
thing
that
that's
deep
been
buff is.
getting you all the way through the game so far is just like, oh, I need to do something about
Yeah,
it, kind of shit.
yeah, and you
But it's
can
probably
sort
too
of
late
think,
by then, though, isn't it? You can't really.
if you've got a lot of money and you can swap a few, you only have to swap a couple of jokers round. You can do re-rolls
Mm.
on the shop until you get a couple of good jokers that will give you better hands the other way. And you can change your whole sort of strategy within a couple of rounds. But fuck knows. I don't know what's going on. So now I'm going to wait till I get my iPad next week. I'm not going to play it this week. And then I'm going to play it on a nice big great touch screen and see what shit's going down. But it's such a good game. It is a good game. I didn't get into the madness that Fraser was into.
No,
But,
I've not. I played it a load and then just didn't fucking bother with you. All did a lot more than me. I did in the end.
See, there was another card game I saw on Game Pass. This is so annoying.
Yeah.
If you go on the app on Game Pass,
You can see the PC
iOS
stuff.
app, I thought, oh yeah, there's another. Oh yeah, I'll get that. Start to because you can install it from your phone and it will automatically install it on your Xbox. No, it's fucking. I thought, oh, I got excited, and then when I looked into it, it's a fucking PC only game again. It's a
Which
bit
one's
annoying.
that? Is that the one we both played? It's
Um,
not cards.
no, it's not cards, but it's a similar
Yeah.
game. I think I can't remember what it was.
Maybe
now.
we should talk about
Have
it
you
now.
played it?
'Cause I think we
You've
both
played it, have
played it.
you?
It's about dice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it. Dice. Yeah,
Dice a million.
yeah,
Dice a
yeah.
million.
As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh yeah, this is something.
Yeah.
But so before you talk about that, did you see the card shop game?
Trading card game. That's what
The
Dave
card
was
show,
playing.
yeah.
What
I'll
a
be playing
load of Oh, all right.
Is that on
when they
Xbox?
made me,
Yeah,
when they
Was that
made
a
me
piece?
carry, when they
it's
made
on
me,
Game Pass now. Yeah.
when they made me order some boxes, then I had to go out in the fucking road and pick them up and bring them in and put them on the shelves. That was where I stopped.
Or was that one that
But
you were playing
anyway,
on cloud that it stops you playing
It-
marathon?
yeah.
This is yeah. So there's a
We're now
big
on to
thing
Dice a
about
Million, are we? Or what? Are we
no,
talking
we're
about
talking about
TCG?
TCG,
Right.
Come
TCG.
on then.
So it's there's a lot of games at the moment using assets, Unity assets, for store games or store-based games, or you create a store, you put shelves up, you get customers in, they purchase things, you ring them through, you then um, hire staff that do those jobs, and then you also do something else in the background while that's going on. TCG card store simulator is basically you unpack the cards, and then the cards are worth money, and you can sell the cards for more money, and yeah, it's a thing. I didn't realize it came to Game Pass until like I looked at it Game Pass like yesterday or the day before. It's like, oh, that's there. I did wonder why I saw a few people on my friends lists playing it. It's like, oh, that's quite an old game on Steam. But no, it's come out as early access on
I was going to say, it
Xbox.
says it's preview game. So why, if it's been out for ages, why is it previewing on there?
Because it's still in preview on Steam.
Oh, okay.
There's a
All right.
yeah, so it's still in early access on there. So, yeah, it's okay in the game as one of those store games are. Um, there's plenty of them.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
It's
It's fucking shit.
if if you don't like them, you don't like them. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I thought I'd talk about that one because I've played that. And yeah. I noticed that was on Game Pass. So yeah, not for everybody those ones, but um, you know, if you like them, you like them. But shall we talk about
Yeah,
Dice a
speaking of
Million?
things that aren't for everybody, should we talk about Dice a Million?
Yeah, Dice a Million. I picked this up yesterday or this morning.
I didn't play a lot of it.
Did you not?
I didn't, but that's not meaning like I might not play it again. It's just that I didn't get time to play it properly. And I was a bit like,
Oh,
whoa, I don't know what's going on here.
I did. I played a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why have I got dice?
What's that?
All right. I typed Dice a Million, and for some reason something else completely came up on the fucking search. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Oh, it was an update for Dice a Million. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long can I see. 4 hours I've played it.
We. I have
Yeah,
not played it for
it's
4 hours.
so so in this game basically you instead of cards like Balatro, you roll dice.
Okay.
Um, and then uh each round you've got to get a certain amount of points, and the dice that you roll have values for the faces. Um, and then after the first round, you have the ability to buy new dice or rings that you can put on your fingers. You're allowed a maximum of 10 rings per run, and you can't remove them once you put them on. So the rings that you like allocate to your passive um, is forever on that run. So you've got to really think about which rings that you want to put on, if any, any time. And then also the dice. You have a bag of dice, and then you have a selection of a standard number is 8, and you can roll 5 dice from that. Each dice you can like upgrade or put enchantments on them, and then you can get different dice that not only roll a number but have also a bonus of upgrading other dice around them, or there's not an actual standard dice, but they have like special abilities themselves. So there's loads of different ones. You can't really sort of describe them all, but you could not only have like a D6 or D4, D3. You could have a D100. You can
I
have.
was put off initially because I didn't realise the D3s were D3s because they were square, and so I thought they were just normal dice. And then I was like, I'm getting no fucking numbers because they're all threes maximum.
Yeah. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, no, yeah, you have to like go over them, and it says D3, and then there's D4s. You're like, what? Yeah, it takes a couple of goes to get used to it because, yeah, you're right. The D3s are square shapes. You assume
Yeah,
they're
the one that was a
D6 shapes.
triangle actually had more faces than the one that was a square. I was like, oh,
Yes,
right.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know why they chose that shape to denote
Well,
a
you can't go
D3.
to a two-sided shape, can you? Because it would just basically be flat, I guess.
No, they could have made it of something other than square.
A dice-looking thing.
Yeah. So
It does only literally scale through the numbers 1 to 3 if you're paying attention, though.
yes.
So
Yeah.
there is that.
But yeah, I say I put 4 hours into it. I've beat the first run. Each run has 6. Well, sorry. So a run has 6 levels that you can go through until you get to a boss, and then the boss has what would you call it? Like a
I didn't get anywhere near getting to a boss, Dave. You're on your own here, I'm afraid.
Okay, like we have in Balatro. In Balatro, you have the last one. You
state.
have a modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you have to beat. Sometimes you can't actually see what your dice are. You just see the shapes, and you've got to guess what they are that you're putting down. Others that there's another boss that's an extra large amount that you've got to beat them by. Let's have a look through this. Just having a look through. I can't see the bosses that I've killed. But yeah, there's loads of different bosses. Once you beat a boss, you go on to the next upgraded level, which the levels are slightly harder. And also while you're playing through them, you have the option sometimes of rolling to get an additional modifier after you beat that level or that area. I'm not describing it very well,
I don't know.
but it is quite complicated. But once you play through it a couple of times, you're like, okay, right, you get it. And it's one of these games where you've got to, once you get a ring, then you've got to start getting dice that complements the ring you've added. So maybe you get a ring that says every even dice is ×2 value. So you think, okay, right, I want to get dice because
There are
there are
literally
some
dice
that
that just
only
roll even numbers, yeah.
roll even. So you that's a complements that
Synergy.
ring, and then yes, basically. And there's lots of different rings that do lots of different things, so you can have lots of different synergies running through at the same
I
time.
didn't really
So
find out what the fuck was going on, largely, for the short time that I played it.
yeah, you'll get there if you play Balatro.
I'll play a bit more, I think, because it was a bit like I can see there's something here, but I'm just not really getting it at the minute.
I think this is the next next big thing.
I don't know about that. It is on Game Pass though, so that is like
It's on Game Pass.
word of mouth.
You know,
It's not, but it's only on PC. Is that right? They're saying it's only on PC.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
okay.
on Switch or iOS or anything,
I
but it's
think
definitely not on.
Is it out,
consoles.
or is this an early access job?
I think it's out because it didn't say it was early access.
Have a little look. See if it's on iOS. I might get it. If it's only
Dice a
give me.
Million. Dice a Million's on Steam.
Okay.
I haven't got
Yeah, I
iOS.
think I'd seen it on Steam. To be fair.
Yeah. So yeah, 120 dice with different unique effects, 80 different rings, 100 different hand classes to choose from. Those so like with Balatro where you get the red and then the gold
The
and the blue.
decks.
Yeah.
There's different hands that you can play. So it's very similar to Balatro in that respect. Pick up your phone. I don't know what that means.
There was the
Um,
music was all right from what I remember.
the music was
It had
okay.
that sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Balatro kind of like music that just goes on and on and on. And it kind of just is there
Yeah.
in your
um,
head.
yeah, and there's like when you go through runs, you unlock different dice and rings and you basically you
I've
unlock a
seen
lot of
more
different things
shit
like
in the
you do in
video
Balatro.
that I've never seen in this game. So
Yeah.
I was very basic
Uh,
on what I'd saw. I literally, like I say, I had D3s,
I think
D4s, and
right,
an
do a couple of
even-sided
runs.
die.
You, yeah.
Yeah.
Do a couple of runs and you'll get there. It's just a very well made game, I think. It hits all the right things. The noises of when you actually start the synergies start popping and things are upgrading and your dice are starting to get multiplied and multiplied and multiplied. It it the noises it does the right noises for you. You're like, okay, right, and then keeps going. You're like, fucking hell, right. I
That
did have
was
a
a
run.
bigger thing in Balatro, wasn't it? That was like
Yeah,
when all
yeah.
your like starts going like
Yeah.
a higher pitch, so it gets a higher and higher pitch kind of thing. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's. I had a one where I had like a 5 million point score, um, because you can also get cards as well, and I basically like just you get up to 3 cards. Well, some hands you can have more cards or less cards, but yeah, I on one of my last ones before the end boss, I threw down all of the upgrades, all my hands, all my cards that I could. Um, and yeah, I got a really big score, and I was like, yes. I was like, because I didn't think I was going to beat the boss. I did actually beat the boss in the end, and I finished a run.
Nice.
Um, and yeah, I was happy about that. But you know, um, yeah, good. It's a great game. It's a great game. You should if you got Game Pass
I will definitely
and
have
you
another go on it.
can play it. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've got a couple of games.
I've got one
I
more.
don't need to talk about Mario Kart 8. I have played a lot of it, but there's nothing new. I've played a lot of bowling, Wii Sports again. Don't need right.
Is it
Avatar,
just bowling that you played?
Wii Sport on the Wii
Yeah,
Sports.
but it's
No,
just the bowling.
pretty
Was it
much. I think we
tennis?
might.
Was tennis on Wii Sports?
Tennis is on there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
used to love a fucking bit
No,
of tennis.
badminton.
Was
No,
it
is it badminton
It's
on there?
tennis, isn't it?
Can't
Consent.
remember. It might be
I feel
tennis.
like it's tennis.
Yeah, there's a golf game on there as well, isn't there?
Uh,
Anyway, right. I played. Now I haven't got the show notes. I read it down, but I can't remember. I
Avatar
played.
Frontiers of Pandora, it says here.
I've got Avatar something of Pandora, so yeah, that must be close. It's on Game Pass. I don't know how old it is. You are basically playing as one of the blue people.
What they're called?
People.
Nabi?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you are in. I'm assuming it's the facility where they were doing the actual humans were like in laying down and doing the going in and doing the connecting and doing the AI type thing.
I haven't actually
Something.
seen Avatar.
Are you fucking shitting me?
No, I haven't seen any of those films.
Look, even the dog's looking up in astonishment. He's never seen Avatar, Dave.
Uh-oh,
He's gone.
Dave can't hear. Dave's headphones have gone off.
Oh dear, Dave's headphones have gone off. Look at his little face. Look. Oh dear.
Maybe he's changing the battery, I think.
Okay. Anyway, so you've never seen it. So basically, these people, humans, come to a planet and to interact with the nabbies or whatever they're called, they go into a AI state, and it's all AI generated shit. They're not the real people. They're just they're just doing actions with their mind where they're laying down on like beds or whatever. Anyway, so
Because this
Dave's
guy
just
is
an
clearly
avatar,
too tall
surely.
for this place that he's running around. He's
Oh
having to
God,
crouch
it's
through all the
right.
doors.
Yeah, every time you stand up, you bang your head on the roof, and he goes, "Oh, oh, oh!" Every as you're going along, oh, he's going. So it's a lady, I think. Anyway, not a man. You've seen Avatar, Dave? Come on, please tell me you've seen Avatar.
I've seen Avatar, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
Neil's never seen it.
Pilch couldn't
Apparently.
believe it. I hadn't actually seen it or any of them. Obviously, you would like start
Haven't
with
you?
the first one. No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not even.
Okay.
Oh, I probably watched about 2 minutes of it as in total of just
Right.
walking through rooms
So
where it's been on.
the humans are, for some reason, trying to kill the navies that are in the facility, and you have got to escape. So you're in this little sort of spaceshipy type environment, and you have to escape, and you're just running through these little tunnels and corridors, and when you're being shot at, and there's a bit of stealth where you've got to crouch down, and this 19-foot person's got to crouch down so that it can't be seen by these people who are trying to shoot him. And eventually you can do first person or third person. You can select which you want to do. I just did first person because I don't like looking at the back of people's heads all the time. And you finally get out of this facility and you're in the world of Avatar, which is all beautiful greens and purples and pinks, and it looks lovely. And you've got it's a sort of openy world, but I think it's probably more of a on railsy type. It looks open world, but you've got to go this way, by the way. There's lots of animals running around and little dinosaur type creatures and things, and it all looks lovely, and all these flowers, and it's all neon, and I don't know where I was supposed to go. There's no map.
This is
There's
a
no.
Ubisoft game. You're supposed to know exactly where to go. It's
Yeah,
like, if you
yeah,
look at the map and it's got about
no.
a million things for you to do.
Yeah, that's the first thing that happens. As soon as you come out, go here. Oh, by the way, you might want to do this, that, this, that, and this as well before you get there. And I just walked around the jungle for about 10 minutes, keep bumping into things, and I turned it off.
Mhm.
So that was the end of that. I don't know whether it's a good game or not. It just looked remarkably similar to every other Ubisoft game.
I think it's
But you
quite a
was
pretty
in.
game, isn't it?
Oh, it
Generally.
looks lovely. It does look lovely. Yes, it looks true to the film, with all the environments, and it's all like I say, it's all greens and purples and pinks and blues, and looks very nice. But it's another one of them boring.
Ubi 'em ups.
Oh yeah. So, it's not actually on. Well, it's on Game Pass.
Oh, you have to
but
link
I
to Ubisoft
don't.
Connect and all that bollocks.
Yeah, I know. I don't know whether PC has.
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I've
It's
linked my
got
Ubisoft
Ubisoft.
account. Yeah. We've got
Okay.
Ubisoft Classics, I think it's called. Is what you
Yeah,
get
it
through
hasn't got
Game
all the
Pass.
latest stuff.
No.
Yeah, the same as the other thing,
EA.
EA
Yeah.
Access or whatever they call it now. Yeah.
EA
So
Play.
it's a little perk to have, but I haven't really played many
I've
of
seen a
the
lot of people
Ubisoft
playing
games.
The Division and The Division 2 recently.
I think
Yeah?
they've just done. I've got a feeling they've just done a Xbox Series X like upgradey thing,
Right.
which might be
There was
why.
there's. Oh, I know. I think I know what's up. In The Division 2, I did hear that there is now like a sort of story mode version of the game, so you don't have all the leveling bollocks. Like, so all
Really?
of any gear
Oh,
you
okay.
pick up is just good.
Right.
So if you find a good gun, it's just a good gun, and it takes off all of the leveling shit. But there is a bit of a but. I believe you have to have bought the Warlords of whatever it is expansion for it to actually do that.
Oh, okay.
So you can't just play the game that's on whatever service it's on.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess it's Ubisoft Classics now, isn't it? The base game doesn't
They
have it, I believe.
they
You have
were
to buy.
good games though. Fucking loved
I
Division.
played a lot.
That was
Yeah, I liked it to an extent. I did. The first one I played a lot. Well, I played through the
yeah,
story basically,
yeah. So
and then Division
second one
2.
not
I
so much.
think I bought
I
it
didn't like the.
maybe, but
I didn't like the it was in Washington or something at that time, wasn't it? It
the
didn't.
second one, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. Wasn't quite as interesting as New York.
Well, I think
Was
like
it New York?
you do go back to New York in the second one in an expansion.
Yeah, not
So
yeah, not much of it though.
um,
Oh, in the expansion, okay.
yeah, I think it's called Warlords of New York or something like that. But I mean, like I feel like I might be wrong, but the Dark Zone in the Division feel like that's what spawned. I don't believe there was a genre of extraction shooter before that. And that's basically what all the extraction shooters have just taken the Dark Zone of the
Yes.
Division and made that the whole game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
actually, it's
Which
quite
is
good.
funny because, but people didn't like the Dark Zone part.
Well, yeah, people
No,
moan
I
because
didn't.
it's like, oh, it's good, and I'm just fucking got all this cool shit, and now I'm dead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now everyone's playing those fucking games.
Yeah, I only went in there about 3 times and thought,
Yeah.
fuck this. I wasted 3 hours of
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah. Well, when you're waiting, the helicopter's coming, and you're just about to extract, and then some absolute prick comes along and kills you. That's now
And then
just
there
a
was a-
game that people play all the time.
Then there was another zone within the zone that was even
Oh, I
harder.
don't remember that
wasn't
much.
there?
Oh,
All
yeah, could have
sorts
been.
of shit going on. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm done. I've got other shit, but I'm currently
What level are you in Call of
Prestige
Duty now?
Prestige Master 168.
Ugh.
I'm working my way to
Do
1,000.
you not ever get bored of that game?
No.
Are you just warzoning all the time?
Just Warzone.
Yeah.
Warzone Casuals is all I play. I've got 100 and something wins. I've been in the top 5 like 300 times. I know I've got like a 0.8 8 point something KD.
So is it? Are you soloing or are you just going in with randos?
I always go with randos, usually French people.
That's weird. Is that because they don't have jobs in France?
It's a big country. A lot of
Well,
people.
yeah, it is quite a big country. Yeah, a lot of electric charging points in France. I can tell you that from looking at the map.
Oh, is there?
All down the west
yeah,
coast, it's fucking flooded with them.
I'm assuming it's just that side of the. See, I'm pretty sure I used to be able to change to US. My ping would be worse, but I would be playing with people that spoke English, which helps. But now so I can't. It's always like European.
Well, you could learn French while you're doing playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, what they're telling me probably ain't what I can repeat.
Yeah.
It is just fucking still good. It's so good. Just get into the last couple of teams, and you're in the last circle. It's bloody brilliant. That's the best version of COD. Best that I don't even need Game Pass anymore because that's bloody
Just,
free.
yeah, it's free to play, isn't it?
Yeah, and you don't need online.
Don't you need it online? Oh,
No, they
okay.
got rid of
No,
that.
any
free to
free
play stuff.
any free to play stuff you don't need to pay for online. So I could quite easily I literally do just fucking play Call of Duty. I don't know how many hours I've played now.
I wouldn't want to look it up if I were you.
I probably play 3 hours a day every day, and that's a short session.
Yeah.
Sometimes I play it for 8 or 9 hours non-stop.
I don't know how you can do that.
I have to get up and take a dog for a walk and come back. Then I have to cook dinner and then I come back.
Madness.
I just never get bored. I'm just ranking up all the guns, maxing them all the guns out, and I've nearly done every single assault rifle. Because you prestige your guns now as well, not just your character.
So you're not just rocking your M4 anymore?
No, that's gone. No, that was once I'd maxed that. You prestige twice, and then you get to level 250 on a gun, and then that's it. It's done.
There's nothing
Oh,
left
right.
for you to do now.
No. So well, I've got to go on to submachine guns or whatever's.
Oh,
So
no.
you rock two guns. So I've got a sniper rifle and assault rifle. But I haven't got anywhere near to prestige in a sniper rifle because out of my 30 odd kills per game, 25 of them are with an assault rifle and 5 might be picking someone off with a sniper.
People
But
move
once the
too
assault
fast in
rifles
those games.
yeah, they do. Once the assault rifles are done, I'll have to either do LMGs, which are my next favourites. I prefer LMGs to SMGs. Just because you get like 100 rounds and you can just fucking
Still want to reload as soon as you've killed someone, don't you?
yeah. It takes I don't know why. Takes 6 bullets to kill someone. I'm on 94 bullets in my magazine. I'll just reload.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
And it takes fucking so long to reload. That's the only trouble. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about it again. I always talk about it, so it's just fucking brilliant. Carry
Well,
on, boys. What
fair
else
play.
you got?
I've only got one more.
Yeah.
Which is?
I played a demo off of the Steam Next Fest. It's called Vampire Crawlers.
Oh, yes.
I've heard about this.
Yes.
I think I've played it for about 5 hours.
Hmm.
And I've only really had Wednesday evening to play video games this week since this came out, and I spent pretty much all of Wednesday evening playing Vampire Crawlers. So it's from those folks that made that really game that no one's ever heard of called Vampire Survivors, which basically took over the fucking planet for I don't know a few years ago.
Yeah.
And started off as like this tiny little game, and then became this fucking massive game with loads of famous people doing voices and all writing stories and all sorts of shit. And now they've made a dungeon crawler game from the same characters with similar unlocking mechanics, and it's quite addictive, I found. It's obviously the vibe with Vampire Survivors was it was 2D, sort of, I don't know, 16/32-bit pixely art. But now this is like sort of pseudo 3D, like a Wolfenstein. Like you're looking at sort of like Doom's, Wolfenstein, all that sort of stuff. The sprites are now in sort of third dimension. They don't have 3 dimensions to the sprites. You are walking around a 3D environment with these sort of sprites as your enemies. And you're in like a... How could you describe it? It's like a little area that you go into for each dungeon, and you'll recognise the weapons that you've got. The characters that you unlock are all the same people from Vampire Survivors. They all come with their own sort of buffs and skills, as far as I remember. They're both the same weapons. So you start off, I can't remember, the guy you start with...
So you start off with a whip, don't you?
That's what you do in Vampire Survivors. I don't know if he has got a whip in this as well, but there's a knife as well, I believe. He has the knife.
Okay.
Is the sort of... So basically what happens is you go into this zone and you've got like a little sort of some cursors for you to move around this 3D maze, and there's a map on the thing that tells you exactly where all the encounters are, of the enemy encounters, but there's also things around the side of the map that you can bonk into break them and like unlock the chickens that you need to restore your health, or a load of coins that you can spend between rounds and stuff like that. And the idea is you get through each level of the dungeon, and at the end, death comes down, kills you, like he does in Vampire Survivors. I don't know if you can kill death like you do in the end in Vampire Survivors. Spoilers for Vampire Survivors. But that is what happens, basically. And it's got a sort of remixed soundtrack for Vampire Survivors. It's sort of the same, but it's very familiar, but it's a little bit changed.
If I can remember what the sound.
Oh, you'll know it because all the sounds are very similar, and like once you play it, and you're like, oh, I recognise that sound from Vampire Survivors. Oh, and I recognise that sound from Vampire Survivors. Blah blah blah. So you go through each map, like there's a boss on each level. There's like all these mini encounters. There'll be like a picture of a single bat. When you go to the bat, it spawns into like 5 bats or whatever, and you play cards to do your fights. So you get dealt 3 cards, and there'll be the things that you remember from Vampire Survivors, like the knife, the wand, the King Bible, the whip. All these weapons that you're familiar with from Vampire Survivors come out as a playing card, and then you get 2 mana or whatever to start with, and some of the cards are 0 cost to play, some of them are 1, some of them are 2. Then you get to like 3s, which obviously you haven't got enough mana for. But sometimes there's a card that gives you 1 extra mana that just for that game, that round. And there's other ways, like I said, about the things that you smash into and unblock. It might be a +1 permanent upgrade to your mana, so you've now got 3 mana each turn. And yeah, I just played fucking loads of it and got really addicted. So I haven't played it since, because as soon as I do play it, I'm just fucking playing it. It's like
I'm watching the video at the moment. It's basically like a card battler.
Yeah, so you use the mechanic in the battles is cards, but and like they come if there's the minor encounters. There's just like a 1 row of enemies to fight, and usually you can dispatch them in 1 or 2 cards. Depends. And once you get like a bit of power going, because you're getting all these you get upgrades to the cards. Like there's, and it's all very similar to all of the things you found in Vampire Survivors. They've just twisted the mechanics into they work it into this card battle thing. So you'll be able to permanently upgrade a card so it does double damage if you've unlocked you find something, and then there's another unlock that's like every time you play the card you gain a 3 armor and things like that. And so when you get to like the boss battles, you get multiple there's lines of enemies in front of you, basically going deep. And like the King Bible, when you play the King Bible, it does so much damage to each character as it goes. It shows you how much damage it's going to do to the front row in front of you. Sometimes it does damage to the ones behind as well, because it depends on the range of the area of effect of your weapon that you're about to, or the card that you're about to play. But also some of them have like knockback, so it will knock them back into the next line behind. So then they can't. Only the ones that are in the front row can actually attack you back after you've exhausted all of your cards or run out of mana or whatever. And then they get their chance to not have a go at you. And depending on what enemy it is, how much damage it does. The minor ones, obviously, they're doing like 1 damage. So if you've got there's only 1 enemy left and you've got 3 armor, it hits you. It doesn't do any damage to your actual health. Mm-hmm. You lose the armor at the end of each turn. So you only get it for each card. You don't build it. Okay. Although there are permanent upgrades that you can get to. Yes, there's a lot going on. But it was much more simple getting into this than it was Marathon. And I played fucking loads of this, basically, and I was just getting right into it.
I'm watching the video, and you're basically playing on a little map, and you navigate with forward, left, right, and turn around, and back as well. And then you can see the enemies and who's the boss.
Yeah, they're all the ones that you recognise, like I say, from the Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, and then once you hit the boss, then you go to a different map. Is that right?
No. You're in the same map. It's just there's a lot more enemies on the screen. and you get.
Okay, right.
And
Okay, so the map is
when you
reset.
finish each, like, there's 3 layers I think to each sort of dungeon. Well, it might be more.
Yeah.
And I've only got to 2 so far. So keep unlocking new characters and doing the same thing over and over again.
Right.
So yeah, I've unlocked like fucking 5 of the guys. You have to. It's the same thing, you know. In Vampire Survivors, you get to the point where you got loads of coins. So you go in and get all loads of upgrades. You can buff your strength. You can buff your armor. So you've always got armor when you start each round and all that shit.
Yeah.
And there's it's just fucking. It's very good. And like once you finish, there's a boss on each layer, or sort of a minor boss on each layer, and that's what I was doing. I forgot. Right.
My computer.
And then you dig down into the next layer of the dungeon after each mini boss, and then after the 3rd one, there's like a proper big fight that you have to have.
Okay. Right.
So that's what I spent most of Wednesday doing in the evening. Yeah, I'll be playing more. And
How
I've
far did
wish
you get
listed
on
it.
your run?
I've finished the bosses quite a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
Because it was, like I say, it's all very familiar. It's a completely different type of game, but a lot of the stuff's very familiar. And you quite quickly, if you played a few like Slay the Spire and things like that, it's a bit more simple than that, I'd say, to start with.
Right.
Excuse me. And yeah, every time you kill all the enemies, they drop all the gems. That's how you gain your XP, and then you get more. You can pick a new card for your deck.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty fucking good, lads.
And that was a demo, was it?
That's just a demo on Steam at the moment. I don't know when it's out.
It took fucking ages for Vampire Slayers to come to Xbox, so I assume this would be the same situation.
I think they're in a different situation financially now than they were when they made Vampire Survivors. So I reckon they're probably, the console release won't be far behind if it's. Yeah, they might all come out at the same time. Who knows? By the time it's ready, it's just obviously
definitely one to check out.
Yes, for sure.
Cool. Lovely.
Vampire Crawlers
Demo on Steam.
currently.
Excellent. Have you got anything else, Dave?
I've got 2 more. I'll talk about the
Okay.
first one very quickly. You don't need to do a video for this, Neil. Minemogul. I'm still playing that. It's an automation game. It is early access, and I after how many hours have I put into it? Let's look at my Minemogul. I've put in 6.5. I've probably finished what the early access. I've done all the bits to it. So I'll have a look. There's how they what do they call it? An upgrade, not an upgrade. They've got a timeline of when they want to do things. So I'm probably going to put this down now until it actually comes out as 1.0.
Roadmap. That's what they call it.
That's it. Perfect. So yeah, in 7 hours, I've done what I think. I've done the majority and kind of got to the end of it, and there's nothing more I can do apart from like just run it and earn more money, which doesn't really appeal to me. So yeah, I've done that. It is a good game. It is very interesting in that it does a lot of these games when you start the automation part, it's not actually the physics of the items on the belts isn't in play, but this it is, and it's quite an interesting take on that. So they have released a new map, and they have done an update for Steel, which makes it quite more complicated. That was early February, first week of February. But they've not really they've done that, but it doesn't add that much. But I can see where they're going with it, and I think everybody can. So it is quite highly recommended because as a bones of a game, people can see it's going to be good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that. And then I'll talk about my last one, which is another demo, but I only started playing it because I saw Fraser playing it, and I thought this is quite interesting actually. It's called Scritchy. Hang on, Scratchy, and it's a demo. It's a game about scratching card. What's it called?
Scratch cards.
Scratch cards. Yeah. Um,
Is this a
and
gambling game,
it's a
Dave? Hope it's not
gambling
a
game.
gambling game. Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds
Um,
like a doorway, a stepping stone to a problem.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, it is quite addictive. You start off with so it's also known as the what's it called? Oh bloody hell! Repetitive strain injury game,
All right.
because you've actually physically got to scratch these cards until you get an auto machine that scratches them for you. But even then, you're still doing it. But yeah,
How are you scratching them with your
you've got
mouse?
to move your mouse left and right.
This would be great on the
Um,
Switch too, because that's got a mouse in it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could just do it on a touchscreen.
yeah. There is you. It's one of these games where you start off very small with small scratch cards. Well, you basically, as a free version, you're washing plates, and you're washing plates, and you earn some money. Then you earn enough money to get a scratch card, and you've got a percentage chance to win some money on a scratch card. And then you earn money through that, and then you can also increase your luck, and then also increase the coin that you use, so you can scratch harder, faster, and also increase the coin size so you can scratch more of the card. And then you upgrade to you get access to a better scratch card that's a lot more money. That um, sometimes you can also lose on some of these scratch cards. Like there's certain faces
Ooh.
that remove money, and you can actually like lose quite a lot of money. But they have a loan system. They have
Oh, good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And the
It's
more loans you have,
it's
the
adult debt simulation time.
basically. But yeah, it's interesting actually. Uh, as a demo, I've put a couple of hours into it. I quite enjoyed it. It's one of them. But I can definitely feel my wrist is starting to feel sore. Um, they have like a quality of life in that you can choose to just press the mouse
Just not
button and
play it.
it'll auto scratch, but it's quite slow, and you're just like, oh fucking, just come on, just scratch the car. The what the default position is you've got to press the button, press the left mouse button, and then move the mouse to scratch. There's also a thing to remove the left mouse button requirement to scratch, and that's a lot easier. Um, but yeah, it's as a was it it's not an idle game, is it?
Definitely not
What
idle
was it?
by the sound of it.
No, that's it. It's what would it be?
Unhealthy.
Yeah. Uh,
A Dave game, I think is what you're looking for.
A Dave game. I don't know. I can't say it's a Dave. I don't know. It's an incremental game. There you go. That's a better word for it. Uh, Clicker. It could be put under that.
Yes, yeah,
Um,
it's a bit clickery, isn't it? I don't play clicker games ever. Never played one.
um, yeah, it's just a little bit of that. It's so the demo's out. It's fun. Um, I finished it once. Then you can do challenges. Um, you can not have any like if you on some of these cards if you start scratching them and basically it's not going to be a winner, or you're going to have to scratch um, and it's going to be a loser. You can bin it so you don't actually lose money, but the first time you complete it, there's like a no bin challenge, so that you've just got to do it without binning any cards, um, and then you I'm guessing you get to a different challenge and stuff. I'm on the first challenge, no bin challenge. And it is a bit harder. But yeah, I don't know. It's a great waste of time.
Should have been playing Vampire Crawlers.
Like, it should have been playing Vampire. Yeah, I like it. And I think Fraser likes it because he's actually wishlist this game.
I
So
saw he wishlisted it, so it's a bit unhealthy.
yeah, so yeah.
You actually reminded me
the...
I played another game, Dave.
Oh bloody hell! Okay, well that was going to be my last game, and I was going to wrap it up on that. But if you want to talk about your,
It won't take very long. It will take almost as long to talk about it as it took me to finish playing a game about digging a hole.
Okay.
Because I got right to the bit where I was going to drop down into the different bit.
Yeah.
And I did that, and then I finished the game basically. I just walked around a few corridors and went, "That's the end of the game then."
Oh.
So
it was me who talked about it, by the way.
Yeah,
when
it
you were
was. Yeah.
discussing who talked there.
I think I
you played it
remembered
longer than
eventually.
me.
Yeah, I finished it. You did not.
I did.
Well, I say I
definitely
finished it.
did not.
When you finish it, you can play it again. That's like you finish it. That's when you unlock the first achievement, and then you have to play it multiple ways and times afterwards to unlock all the achievements. And I was just a bit like, I don't think I'm going to do that. So it was all right for 2 or 3 hours that I played it. Yeah, like I said, it's like people play Power Wash Simulator, and they probably get more out of that game than they did about game a bit digging a hole. But it was just quite relaxing for a while. Well, there we go.
Well,
so this is a game a game about digging a hole.
Yeah. It's a dog wants its dinner and the pizza's on its way. So
Well, it's a bit late for you to be eating pizza. In fact, you shouldn't be eating pizza. You're intolerant. Unless you're getting gluten-free pizza.
Gluten-free one. The one at Domino's is very nice. I can highly recommend gluten-free Domino's pizza.
Have you ever had a cauliflower pizza? Or something like that? They use like cauliflower as the base instead, like a slight big wedge of cauliflower and then put shit on top of it.
What the fuck are you on about? Cauliflower pizzas?
That's like you can get like cauliflower chicken wings, can't you? They like use cauliflower florets instead of chicken wings for vegans.
What the fuck are you? Where the hell have you been?
I work at Tesco's, mate. I say all sorts of shit.
Don't tell that shit in there.
Well, I had.
And I work in Tesco's as well.
But I had some tempura cauliflower bites. They were nice. With a hot honey chili dip. Yeah, they were nice. They didn't taste like chicken wings, obviously, but they were quite nice. Yeah, on the root and soul bit. Good tempura cauliflower dingies. They were nice.
Okay. Well, on that note.
Okay.
Do your bit, Dave.
Okay. Thank you for listening to the Seal Podcast. If you'd like to ask the questions and get involved, you can contact us on our web form, which is at sealpodcast.com. You can also contact us via email, which is sealpodcast@gmail.com, or contact us on our Discord server, which is linked on our social medias and website. We have YouTube and Twitch channels, which we stream to. And Neil, do you want to do a shout out for the Twitch?
Yep. Andy and Mintsafe. James
awesome.
were in the chat, said hello, amongst other things. And someone called Bertha B, who said, "Fuck my life."
Oh, I know, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, apologies. I have no idea what's going on with my computer or anything like that. It might be Pi-hole. It might just be my internet provider, because it was happening on my phone.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a shady internet provider, though. Just get a proper one.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to lock into them now. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I've disabled Pi-hole, so it seems to be okay, but
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, you just got to watch all them adverts on them dodgy channels you watch.
Yeah.
But no, pleasure seeing you, Pilch. Normally, it's me that's off, and you're covering for me, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's been a while, so
thanks for hosting.
Yes,
it's all right. I'm sure the boss will be back next week.
We never know.
He don't like to miss 2 in a row.
He did actually play some games as well, so.
I know. He put them down, but yeah, this is what it is. So
they'll still be there for next week, I'm sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
Right.
Well.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you soon.
Thanks, guys. See you later.